We're live now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to Full-Time Devils Watchalong. I'm David Scott. You're Angelina Keller. How you doing? Sorry we're a little bit late. We had a bit of technical problems with producer Jay. We're looking forward to the game tonight. We've had the lineups. Angelina, what do you think about United's lineup so far?
Pretty much what I expected. Not a fully, completely strong team. Obviously, we've got the weekend game coming up, but still, you know, a few names that could maybe, hopefully, do something.
It's a big game in terms of Solskjaer and Lampard are getting compared to each other a lot this season. The first proper season in charge.
Yeah.
Chelsea have got a strong team and they're on a fantastic run. I think it's 7 games unbeaten now. What do you reckon to our chances tonight?
I've just got this horrible, well, not horrible feeling because it could be worse than what I'm going to say, but I've just got this feeling it's going to end up being a draw. There's so much expectation in some respects because of the first game of the season and how well we did there, and also looking at how far Chelsea have come, that you're kind of thinking, are United going to maybe be able to do the same again, or is Chelsea going to come back with a bit of vengeance? But for some reason, I've just got this feeling like it's going to be a little bit of a disappointment in that way, and it might just end up being a bit of draw.
Yeah, I mean, because the Carabao Cup obviously isn't a priority for either team, is it, this season? And our lacklustre game against Rochdale, wasn't it, which went to penalties. I don't think anyone wants any penalties tonight, so you've gone in for a 1-1 draw and then into penalties.
Yes.
Yeah. So do you fancy our chances, considering what happened at the weekend where we couldn't put 2 away?
You know what, with penalties, just at this point, you just don't know what is going to happen, so you just got to hope for the best, I think.
I completely agree. Get in touch with us on the comments. What score do you think is going to be tonight? Do you think Chelsea will have too much for us at Stamford Bridge? We haven't got a great record there over the years and they are playing well. Or can we take stuff from Carroll Road and make it maybe the 3rd game on the bounce? It sounds weird saying that for United. We should be doing more of this sort of thing, shouldn't we? Get in touch in the comments now. So Daniel James starts for United. Fantastic season for him.
I don't think he can complain, really, considering he seems to have come into the team so well and put in quite a few good performances. It's exactly what you want, you know, being a young player coming to, you know, a club, I'd say a club like United. I guess you don't really say that anymore, but still, you know, a club with the heritage that it's got.
We're still a huge club, just not a huge club in
not
decline.
Not the minute.
Yeah. Shitstorm as it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, Frank Lampard has been really impressive. He had a bit of a dodgy start. And obviously when we beat them 4-0 at Old Trafford, do you think that will play on Chelsea's mind at all? But obviously it was early days for I think it was Lampard's first game, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think regarding their concerns, I can't imagine it would cause much concern because they are at home as well. And, you know, United have had some pretty awful games at the Bridge. So I think they'll probably be going into it with confidence, I would imagine. And also looking at the first game of the season as in wanting, you know, a bit of payback.
Point to prove.
Yeah, exactly, definitely.
And I think both our seasons have sort of dovetailed in terms of where we've gone from that 4-0 win to where Chelsea have gone. Let's see what they're saying in the comments. Lewis McElhaney said 3-2. That to United, I guess. I hope so. The Bridge is always rough for us. It is indeed.
Yeah.
When does the match start? The match kicks off at 8:05, so that's a little over 25 minutes. Krishna says it's 2-0 Man United.
I'm liking the positivity.
Yeah, the positivity is great. Keep it
more positive than us.
Yeah. I hope that gets through to the changing rooms at Stamford Bridge for United. The draw is tomorrow on BBC. So the draw tomorrow at 8:45 for the winner of these. But Chelsea are the holders of the Carabao Cup, aren't they?
Yeah.
They won it last year. So I imagine they'd want to try and retain it, but it won't be the obvious thing. So we've got the team up here now. So it might be the 3-5-2 that we played against Liverpool. That seemed like a really good formation for me. That was the first time this season I'd seen Solskjaer's strategy really work into it because he was pressing on the fullbacks at Liverpool. And again, Chelsea's fullbacks like to bomb forward as well, so that might be the same tactics tonight. For me, McTominay at the weekend, and I think all season, him and James have been our best players this year.
Yeah.
Lingard back to the starting lineup. How does that fill you with joy for Jesse?
It's
Look at the face. No, that's not a face of joy, Angelina.
Sorry, I'll change it. No, I mean it's great for him that he's starting.
Good. Well done, Jess.
I think good for you. I just feel like he's. For me, I'm sure people will disagree, but I just need more. He's just a bit disappointing. disappointment for me. I think he's...
Do you think we've had our fill of Jesse Lingard? He's 28 next year.
I'm over it, to be honest. I think
he's peaked, hasn't he?
I think for so long, I seem to have thought he was about like 22, 23 for a really long period of time. And I know, I think like Fergie was saying that he's one of those players where it maybe peak a little bit later, but I don't know how late we're going to go with this.
I don't think he's gone into Giggs years, is he?
No. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, he's had some great moments, you know, some great memories, but I just feel like we need somebody that is going to be more consistent.
Yeah, I mean, on the positive side, it is probably his best chance now to try and fight himself back into the side, because obviously we have won the last couple of games. What do you think out there? What do you think of Jesse Lingard's return to United's starting lineup? Do you think he still deserves more time to cement the place? Are we lacking options in that position? Get in touch. Let's see what you're saying. Ollie out. We're not even kicked off yet.
Oh, and apparently City are the holders.
City are the holders.
Sorry
about that. I was listening to this commentary last night. City, Chelsea.
We've got a Chelsea 2, United 1.
Ernest Macasso. Positivity there, lad.
Yeah.
Chelsea didn't win it. I know.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have the statistics here.
We're working off an iPhone.
I know, yeah. Anything else? Chelsea, I don't know. Man City are the holders. Where's Matic and Twanza? Yeah, that's a good point. But nobody wants Matic back in that team. I can't see it. There's rumours of him being linked to a move to Italy, which is probably the pace for a man of his capability at his age and his knackered knees, because he just hasn't got the energy to get around anymore. I just think he's more of a liability than he is. And it says where he is in all his plans if he isn't going to put him in a team that's in the Carabao Cup, you know what I mean? If he's not going to play him tonight, when is he going to play him at United? So I think it's pretty much his days are numbered. But what about the mysterious Pogba injury? What do you reckon to that? He's not been... what do you reckon to that, Angelina? Is it an injury?
It's magical how these injuries crop up, isn't it? Considering you don't seem to have done much, but these injuries just appear. I don't like it. I mean, I've said before with this whole Pogba situation, if somebody doesn't want to be at the club, no matter how great they are, just let him go. If he's not happy, let him go. What kind of energy is that to have around the club? Somebody who's there, you know, he is a big presence, and a lot of the younger kids, you know, will be looking up to him because he has come through the ranks at United. Is that the kind of energy that you want around your young players? Somebody who, you know, isn't really 100% happy and, you know, over the last year has demonstrated that in some serious ways. I mean, I think the biggest thing for me with Pogba is the whole disrespect, like that comment that he made at the beginning of like summer when he was I want a new like adventure or challenge. Just he's never sat right with me since. So if he wants to have an injury or pretend to have an injury, let him just crack on with his injuries.
Keep him out. Yeah, I completely agree with you. It is a massive kick in the teeth though, considering Solskjaer came out post him saying them comments and not defended him, but said Paul wants to be here and he won't be going anywhere. So, you know, what's that saying to your manager? But again, you don't need that sort of influence in the change.
Exactly, you don't want it. I think three comments here that kind of sum up the whole Lingard thing, that he needs to step it up, but he is a good squad player as well. It is that kind of... that.
Yeah, but I mean, for a club of our size and of what our ambitions should be, regardless of what the board are playing at, Lingard should be a squad player, you know, but we have got slim pickings in the team, so I don't think we can let him go until the youngsters step up. But he is on the team tonight. What else are people saying? Why is Greenwood never playing? That's a great shout, because if you're looking at games where Greenwood should be starting for development, then this has got to be it, surely.
Yeah, I think if, like you say, if he's not going to be playing in a game like this, I mean, obviously, you know, it is Chelsea, but it's a cup game. You'd think that he'd be the type of player that you'd put in. So.
Yeah. Somebody said, "I want your 99 flag." I want your 99 flag. Kane, come and get it. Come on. Lingard isn't the problem. Ollie is. What do you base that on then, Sir TJ? And who knighted you? Who else we got? If Pogba really wanted to go, he wouldn't be here. Well, it's not as simple as that, really, because people have to get sold, and the manager needs to let them go. And I think it would have gone in the summer had we not let Lukaku go. I just don't think that they could have had that big an exodus. And also, Real Madrid, I don't think wanted him as much in the summer because they'd signed Hazard, and because the Hazard experiment isn't working out as well as he'd hoped, this will sort of reignite the fire in Zidane, won't it? And so this will be why they're looking at getting him earlier on.
And I think their relationship that they've got together as well.
Makes
matters even worse for us, really. So.
No, but I agree with you. I'll be happy when he goes, because we can't miss a player that's only ever turned up for 4 games that I can count, really. Yeah. It's just, I don't think we'd miss him. What else we got here?
Park the Bus FC.
I'd take parking the bus tonight.
Yeah.
Park the bus all day and get a cheeky 1-0 win. I'd take that, because they can score goals, Chelsea, as well, aren't they? Yeah. They're really great on the attack. And I know we've got some good young players coming through, but we have to be really sort of cautious tonight with the speed and talent Chelsea have got, because I don't think it sort of flies under the radar over recent years. That Chelsea's academy is really good. I know we've sort of been resting on our laurels since the 92. Really, it's always every year. It's the next batch are going to be great. But the Chelsea lads do seem to like kicking on and improving themselves this season.
I think in some ways, when you look at the Chelsea team, it's kind of what we want in a way. You're kind of looking at those young players that are going out there playing, putting their hearts and souls into it, and it seems to be starting to work for them as well.
Definitely.
I think you look at it with a bit of jealousy in a way, because it's what you want to see. You want to see young players at United coming through, and at the moment, it's not really gelling and working. And so I do look at their team with a bit of jealousy sometimes.
No, I agree with you, because but I think Lampard in some ways has benefited from having the transfer ban.
Yeah.
Because he's forced his hand, really.
He's had to work with what he's got.
He's had to work with what he's got, and it's paying off. Because I think if they don't go on and win anything this season, Chelsea, the next season, and then they can invest, then you've got to look, that could be quite a dangerous combination.
And as well, like the way that they've been playing the Champions League, I mean, that Ajax game and stuff like that, I mean, they're doing well. It's not good.
Yeah, but this isn't Chelsea full-time Devils, so we'll just concentrate. What score do you think is going to be out there tonight? Get in touch. We're not streaming the game. This is going to be streaming the reaction to the game. We are watching on a legal stream. There are alternatives on the internet if you wish to go and find them, but we can't tell you where, obviously.
Why isn't Martial starting?
Because Martial's just come back from injury, and I think in the Europa League game he was a little bit sluggish. Brought him off after about 70 minutes against Norwich, and I think with Solskjaer's record of rushing players back, that he might be a bit hesitant to rush him back into the starting lineup when we have got some big games coming up thick and fast. We will go to pens tonight.
Oh.
Well, I hope not, because I'm going to miss my last train. So for that reason. What else have we got?
Saying that the Carabao Cup is the only realistic chance of silverware. I think that's why Ollie picked a strong team.
Yeah, I was quite surprised with the team as well, because I'd like him to pick a team this strong in the Europa League, because I think if we have any hope of getting Champions League football, I don't think it's going to be in the league. Saying that, Spurs and Arsenal having torrid seasons as well, so there's always hope. But I would really like to see us play a stronger team in the Europa League, but we have gone pretty strong tonight.
Yeah. All comes down to the first 25 minutes. I think that's a good point, really. I think if United can maybe get an early goal, but then like the way things have been going, you don't know. Is it going to be that they get an early goal and that gives us a really good boost, or are we then going to start sitting on our laurels and then just before half time they get one?
How do you set up? How would you go about? Would you just ease yourself into the match?
I'd just say I'd pray.
You'd pray.
Please.
Whatever works.
Yeah, just go out there, just do whatever. No. I do think your first 25 minutes it is important to get. I don't necessarily think a goal is 100% necessary in those first 25 minutes, but I just think you've got to put on. It's more about putting on a front of being powerful and being strong, and at least having those attempts. As long as you kind of know that it's coming and you getting things right, you getting your link ups right and stuff like that. You know there's a good chance of it coming, and I think that then does build confidence, and then it then be good to get one maybe just before half time or something like that.
Yeah, so. I agree with you. I think Chelsea will come out of the blocks tonight and attack us from the off. But the way Chelsea are playing football is very similar to Liverpool in that if United can hold the nerve early doors, we are going to get chances. I think down the flanks with the pace of James up front.
We've got 9-0 United.
9-0 United. Can I have whatever you are drinking?
Yes.
let's go beat Chelsea again and prove that it wasn't luck in the first game of the season. Because some people are saying that, and I was a bit, I think 4-0 flattered us because they hit the post and the bar before we'd scored one. And if them two chances go in, I think it's a completely different game, the opening game of the season. But you have to take them when you've got them, and we did hit them very well on the counter-attack. I think that's very similar to how we're going to set up tonight, really. I think we will try and, because we've got 5 across the midfield, I think we will try and hit them on the break tonight.
I've got a Rashford hat-trick.
Rashford hat-trick?
Oh, I would take that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would, you know what?
I hope it's not penalties.
Yeah. Yeah, I think out of anyone on the pitch, he's the person I'd like to see, you know, get a good few goals.
Mike's
gone?
Yeah. Sorry, mate.
We've got 3-1 United, 2-1 United. I hope it doesn't go to pens. I also hope the same. I just think penalties already this season has put us through so much stress.
Just the conversation. If we get another penalties, then what's going to happen in terms of who takes it? Because you think Rashford would take it when you obviously with Martial not playing. If we take it easy in the first 30 and wear Chelsea out, bring out Greenwood on 45. Yeah, we both agree with that sort of philosophy. I think it's going to be a case of them coming out from kick-off and attacking us. You'd expect them to at home, really, and they are the more informed side. I agree that they hit the bar and post, that's football, ain't it? But Jamaica is behind United today. Otis Smith, nice one for watching from Jamaica, Otis. I imagine you're having a very nice weather compared to where it is in Manchester, minus 46 degrees and dropping. That pink shirt will help United win. Is that me?
I'll take it.
Yeah, this is like, pink. Wow.
Yeah, why not? What are your thoughts on how tough Chelsea will be against us? Well, I think like what we were saying before, I think they'll be looking for a little bit of revenge, I would imagine. Yeah, I think so. They've got the informed side. They've improved drastically since they actually played us. Like we said, they started pretty well at Old Trafford. I think and Lampard, like Solskjaer, has put a strong team out. So I'm expecting goals from both sides. I'm just hoping that we get more than them. I've gone for a 2-2 and into penalties. I think we'll score, but I can see us conceding as well. I just don't think there's always a problem into it. I just can't see us keeping a clean sheet away from home.
Yeah. Where do you think our goals will come from tonight? Then obviously we've scoring 3. We are on fire at the moment. You know.
Yeah. For me, I do always try and be a bit team Rashford, I'll be honest, but I would really like to see him get a goal. I think it'd be nice for maybe James to get one as well. Yeah. I'd be happy to see that.
I thought McTominay took his goal really well at the weekend. It was really impressive the way he sort of span on that, and obviously he was at fault for their goal, but you know, they had a decent game up until that point. James, hat-trick please. Kane. Is that Kane who said it was 9-0 and wants to rob our 99 flag?
Yeah. Do you think Maguire could be a good club captain?
For me, I thought it was odds on that when he came to United, that if not this season, then then he will move into the club captain role. But he's had a good start, Maguire. But when you compare who he was replacing, he was always going to be an improvement just by not being Phil Jones. It's true though, isn't it? Yeah. Anyone could have come in and been better than Phil Jones. But you see how he is at Leicester. He was at Leicester, and you see how he is at England. He's got a good head on his shoulders, and he's quite level-headed. So I'd like to see more dominance from him and sort of charging the box around. But I can easily see him as a future United captain.
Yeah, I agree. Liverpool were in form when we played them, and we almost beat them.
It's true. Very true. And we're setting up as we're going to set up tonight against Liverpool. So we're not saying that Chelsea will lose against Chelsea by any stretch of imagination, but we are saying that it's going to be a difficult game. It's probably our second most difficult game after Liverpool, to be honest.
Yeah. I think definitely when you look at their form as well.
Yeah.
And the teams that they've been playing against, like I mentioned, you know, the Ajax game, stuff like that. You know, they have been doing well, so you're going to obviously have your concerns when you're playing them.
Yeah, Adil Ahmed, no mate. He said that Ashley Young is the worst player on the team, absolute trash. Listen, let's talk about Ashley Young. The man has, he's grafted his backside off of this club, and I don't like the disrespect that he gets. It's terrible. He deserves more. The man took pigeon shit in his mouth for Man United, and he gets nothing but disrespect from you guys. So I'm not having it. Where are you and Ashley Young? I get that he's old. I get that he's knackered, but he's been better than Luke Shaw.
Was it a pigeon or a seagull?
It was bird shit, man. I don't know. Are you kind of saying, what? Does it make a difference? Does one taste better?
Yeah, it does.
Why? What tastes better?
I imagine pigeon would be worse than seagull. Anyway,
Seagulls have a better diet, I suppose.
Well, yeah, because pigeons are like... Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. But I am with you on that one, with the whole Ashley Young hate train. I think he has put in a good shift for United. I think... Obviously, people have their issues, but as far as I'm concerned, he comes out and I think you can see he's putting in a good shift. I mean, he's getting on a bit, and you see him. I want to see players exhausted at the end of the game, and he does look exhausted.
He looks exhausted.
Maybe after 10 minutes, yeah. But that's what you want to see. I think you want to see people, seeing the heart and soul in the game, and I think you do see that with Young. And is he perfect? Is he the greatest player on our pitch? Maybe not, but I think you have to take into consideration his heart and how much time he spent at United and how much work he has put in over the years.
Put some respect on Ashley Young's name, man. He needs it. Yeah, he always, his technical ability isn't what it used to be, but he doesn't ask to be selected by Solskjaer. Yeah. Luke Shaw is injured. We have no other replacement really apart from Ashley Young. So you need to get behind him.
Get on the positive.
And if he has an absolute nightmare today, we'll be deleting all footage that I said that. Angelo Klassen said Chelsea 3, United 1. Next. Do you think Brandon Williams is better than Luke Shaw right now? It's too early to be saying that, but we fans have so quick to say so and so is the next this and that. It's too early, but he's got a great future ahead of him. But I wouldn't be rushing him to play week in, week out, and this is the reason I prefer to see Ashley Young. I'd bleed Brandon into the team, wouldn't you, rather than just replace like for like.
Yeah.
Otis Smith, Ashley Young can't cross a ball to save his life, but he gave everything for United. Check out his highlights reel, right? He used to be a free kick maverick, and he used to be able to cross a ball. Someone's put Arsenal 1, Liverpool 1. Nobody cares. What are you expecting possession-wise? I'm expecting Chelsea to have the majority of possession. You'd expect that at home. I think they're a young attacking team, and I think that Solskjaer's setting up by looks at the formation against Liverpool, where we will be hitting them on the break. It worked well against Liverpool, and I think it will work tonight. I would have Williams as an understudy to Shaw. Listen, I don't think Luke Shaw is good enough to be United player with his injury and his fitness issues. I think we'll be, I think we'll probably be in the market in the new year, in next summer for a left back. I can see it. Luke Shaw hasn't worked out. He was going well up until his injury. He had his problems with Jose. But how many years are we in now with Luke Shaw? And it's just how many injuries has the man had?
I think for me it was such a shame because we bought him and there was so much expectation, and then he dipped and it was kind of like sink or swim for him, and he seemed to start swimming like last season.
To do more swimming.
Yeah. he seemed to make some form of comeback, maybe not the most amazing, but it seemed like he was kind of getting back to the old Luke Shaw. And then again with the injuries, and like you say, it's just kind of like the Lingard situation. How much time can you put into somebody waiting for them to kind of peak and take off?
Yeah.
The predicament that we're in at the moment, I don't really think we've got that much time to be waiting and seeing what will happen. We need to be kind of making decisions and signing people if we can.
Yeah, of course. I mean, and we were never going to sign all the players we need this summer, partly because they weren't available or funds weren't available. And if you look at our defence, I think left back was probably our least. I mean, it needs improvement across the back altogether. But if at the beginning of the season you'd have said, would you rather replace Valencia or Ashley Young, you've got to be looking at Valencia really down the right back. And Darmian, is he still here or has he gone back to Italy?
I think he went in the transfer.
Yeah. He had a good old time in Manchester. We need Sultan Ibrahimovic. I would take him, mate. I would take Ibrahimovic back. There's lots of talk about Mandzukic, who is about the same age as Zlatan, and I just think since Zlatan left, Pogba's not been the same player.
Yeah.
And I think just we missed that sort of charismatic character. It'd be worth bringing Zlatan back just for that influence in the changing rooms. I think, and I think that's why Pogba thrives better under Zlatan, is because Pogba, whilst he's confident and stuff in his day-to-day life, I don't think he has that in the changing rooms. I don't think he likes that. It's
that kind of, you know, that star quality kind of thing that when, like you said, you know, he's very popular and stuff like that, but as Zlatan walks into a room and it
commands respect. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I mean, and I don't think Pogba's kind of at that point.
As Zlatan's done it everywhere. I know Pogba's won a World Cup, but I mean the star quality of it. It's like he's got an aura about him, hasn't he? And I'd definitely take him back. Lingard out. Well, Lingard's in tonight. I apologise, James. So fingers crossed it works. If not, Jesse does seem to be the first. The fingers pointed at Jesse straight away when problems are going wrong at Old Trafford, and his age seems to range between the ages of 18 and 28.
Yeah.
Ashley Young is garbage. Lingard is garbage. Lingard sucks. Where's the positivity? Come on.
Yeah, positivity train, guys.
Let's see some more. Some more score predictions. How does Pogba fit into a team with Pereira, Fred, and McTominay? See, the irony of this is if you were looking on paper, Pogba walks into that team easily.
Yeah.
But the fact is, it is working the McTominay, Fred, and Pereira for me. The jury's still out. I just think he runs around a lot. It's very, very much like Lingard in that I don't think he's got any end product in terms of. He's very industrial. He looks busy.
Yeah.
But he doesn't But you look at the end of the game, you're like, what did he do?
Yeah. I do know what you mean. I think for me, McTominay has been a real nice surprise in some respects. Like obviously he's made some mistakes, but I think on the whole, considering his age and stuff like that, I think he's really kind of taken that position, taken it in his stride, and just kind of cracked on, and just always, again, he's one of those players that I always feel like he's putting in a good shift. So
yeah, I completely agree with you. Max Sauce, I think Arsenal are beating Liverpool 2-1.
How long till kick-off? 5 minutes?
Yeah, kick-off in 5 minutes. Are just lining up now. Maguire, the armband on. She's suiting. So we should be kicking off in 5 minutes' time. Let's get them score predictions in. Angelina's gone 1-1 penalties with a United win. Is that right, Angelina?
Yes, and Alex has gone for the same, 1-1, and we win on pens.
I've gone for 2-2, and I'll go for a penalty win. But it'd be interesting to see the penalty takers. What is Fred? Brazilian. And married this year.
And has a child, yeah.
And a father.
Yeah.
He's also a sometime midfielder.
Yeah.
I don't know what Fred is. Fred is probably the biggest enigma at Old Trafford in terms of what what sort of player is. I've got a friend who is a sports writer in Brazil, and when we signed him, he was telling me that he's a winger. I'm like, so nobody knows what Fred is. I don't know if Fred knows, but he's improving. We've got to give him that. Pereira is at his best when he is at central midfield, but when he plays out wide, he doesn't know what he's doing. I completely agree.
And we've got a bit of positivity for Ashley Young here.
James Arnold, we have a good base of players, to be fair. Youngie's been outstanding for me under all managers. Yes, James. you're the commentator of the night so far. If Ashley Young has a nightmare, log off, go to sleep, forget it happened. Maybe Lingard will have a good game and we'll see the moonwalk at the bridge. One can dream. Yeah.
Good dream.
Yeah. Lingard moonwalking, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
1-1 will go to pens and hopefully we will win.
Yeah.
Brandon Williams, thoughts on the Beast. Has he already got a nickname? Is Brandon Williams? Brandon the Beast. Sounds like a wrestler, WWE game, that. We said earlier on, Brandon has got a good future ahead of him, but it's too early to be rushing young kids in, regardless of how thin our squad is.
You lot think we will win on pens, but we have missed 6 this season. Listen, we are on the positivity train right now.
Yeah, man. Positive vibes.
Things can change, things can turn round. You know, I'm sure some of the penalties we've maybe scored 1 or 2. So,
yeah.
you know.
Well, and them 6 penalties have been missed by 2 or 3 players.
Yeah.
We're taking 5, then it's going to go across the park. And we did win the penalty shootout against Rochdale.
Yes, that
so,
is true.
you know, let's get them positive vibes. Chelsea will beat Man United 1-0. Hearing from US while at work. Come on, United. How's it going, Victor? Whereabouts in America are you? What score do you think it's going to be tonight?
Who do you think will score? Who do you think's going to score? Would you like to see
okay,
score?
so I'd like to see Maguire get on the score sheet.
Yeah.
I think he's had a couple of near misses and there's some chances that he's blue that he should, he'll be kicking himself about, but it'd be fantastic. And then tonight is the sort of game you expect Maguire. They are going to need to stand up. Rojo, I love watching Rojo. He's just the master of shithousery, but there's always a mistake in him. Do you know what I mean? And so I think Maguire and Lindelof are going to have to have a big game, sort of carrying him. Big game for Williams. Big game for all of them. I'd really like to see Maguire score, and then if Lingard's back and he scores, great. But I think it's a big game for Lingard. They're just getting together now in the crowd and saying, Daniel James, come on, lad.
Rashford will score 2 and McTominay will score 1 this game. Here is hoping. And everybody wants you to miss your train.
Thanks. I don't mind if it results in United
Will you take
win.
the missed train, yeah?
I'll take the missed train and an extra hour in the pub if it means, because there's nowhere else to wait.
Yeah.
Ghana is a bit shit. Unleash the Beast. I didn't know Brandon.
This is his official name, yeah. 3-1 United, Rashford, James and Jay Lings.
3-1 away at Stamford Bridge. I cannot remember the last time that happened. We've really struggled there over the years. One of the best performances was Herrera on Hazard. That was a masterclass in how you man-mark a player. What channels are you guys on normally? What do you mean? Various channels.
Yeah.
Match started. The match starts. It's just warming up now.
Getting ready any minute now.
Just about to kick off. United have got the kick off. There we go. United Chelsea Carabao Cup.
Straight win for Manchester United. Yes, let's hope.
Yeah. Where is the stream? We can't legally stream the match on YouTube. We're doing it on the official one back here in Manchester. So United kicked off straight from kick-off down the wing, and already back to Chelsea's goalkeeper. But he's saying that he's a great penalty shot stopper, isn't he, Chelsea's keeper? Alonso. Gonna have to move the TV up here, I think. Maguire back to Romero. It's good to see. I like that they play Romero in these games. Because for a keeper of his standing, he should be playing more.
It's crazy to think that he is for his national team.
I know,
number one.
Yeah, please put it. It just keeps flicking off there. Just bear with us, having some technical issues with the big screen.
And again, we are not streaming the match for those that are asking.
Lingard breaking down the right wing. Into James, or bad pass by James, but Wan-Bissaka wins it back.
I do enjoy watching Wan-Bissaka, I will say.
Yeah.
I think he's made a pretty, considering how things have been, I think he's made a pretty
definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably as good a start as you'd expect him to make. They all have James and Maguire as well. But Wan-Bissaka's great. Just his whole physical approach is quite old school. He's just really get the fuck out of the way, sort of.
Yeah.
It really is. Zero fucks given with Wan-Bissaka. United are pressing Chelsea quite deep in their half. And once more back to the Chelsea goalkeeper. James looks like he's playing down the centre with Rashford, so it might be the same as the Liverpool game where they're splitting the strikers, which worked really well.
First header from Maguire, I think that was.
Chelsea just... Jorginho there, quick feet, he's just took on about 3 players and still got the ball.
Yeah.
Out on the left-hand side now, Chelsea attacking. Oh, come on. Chelsea all over the ball now. This is the thing about where's United's... I know Maguire's the captain at the back, but where do you see the sort of leaders in the, further up the field? I think McTominay could do it when he's older, but he just needs to be that age, and experience for further on. I suppose that's where Matic would be pretty well, but he's just not got it anyway. His legs gone.
Yeah.
Chelsea just toying around now, playing it back to the keeper. Through ball there. Chelsea are through. Ooh. Just rolls into the arms of Romero from Batshuayi. Anything from... 3-1 to Arsenal. I think Liverpool have dropped so many players tonight. I think Jurgen made 11 changes. James Arnold, what is all the negativity about? Things were never going to be the same after Fergus. Solskjaer is doing a great job so far, despite the results. We'll be fine. And he thinks a top 4 finish.
I like that positivity.
Yeah, I like that. How do we watch for free? Someone just said go to a pub. You could do that.
Yeah.
There are alternative ways. Check on your internet. We're watching on a legal stream back in England. Chelsea are coming. It's Jorginho again, is it? Chelsea with a lot more of the ball now from United's start.
Yeah, I think these first 4 minutes they have had most of the ball.
Yeah. Which you'd expect anyway, wouldn't you? I
Yeah.
suppose with them being at home, but
A lot of empty seats, I will say that much.
yeah. Stamford Bridge not looking quite full this evening. It's not as empty as the Etihad was last night, I must admit, which was a shambles as usual for them. Alonso out on the left. Chelsea just toying around back and forth. And again, they just keep pushing it down the left-hand side. Both teams just sort of feeling each other out at the moment in terms of how they're set up. Chelsea are definitely more the pressing again.
Yeah.
Out on the right-hand side, ball into the box. Just blocked there by Lindelof.
Quick throw in there from Chelsea.
Lindelof again to intercept the shot. How old is he now?
I want to say about 26.
Is he really that old, actually?
I would hazard a guess, but I thought Lingard was still about 23.
Yeah.
So. Looking like a corner, is it?
I'm not sure, but some of the Chelsea fans, someone stole the ball at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah.
So they're just waiting around trying to find. How can you not have another ball?
Oh, I
here
think
we go.
found one.
They found one now. So it's a first corner of the game to Chelsea. 5 minutes gone. Ooh, that was a bad clearance by is that young Williams there. Intercepted, but I don't think he meant to knock it out for another corner.
Yeah.
Ball into the box, headed out by Maguire. Chelsea again passing it back in. Oh no, it's free kick. It's offside. What do you guys think to Maguire's start to the season? Has it been what you expected? Were you expected more goals? Obviously, you bangs him in for England, and he also had a really good goal scoring record for Leicester. Get in touch in the comments.
Oh, United are going forward with, is that Lingard?
Oh, Lingard breaking through into the box, but he's gone down on his arse.
Wan-Bissaka getting the ball.
The thing with Wan-Bissaka, you feel confident with him. When people are running towards, running onto him, which we definitely didn't have with Tony Valencia.
Yeah. And back to the Chelsea goalkeeper.
Jay Garner says we're a minute behind. I think we maybe we're on 7 minutes. What have you got out there?
Chelsea goalkeeper hits it right to I think Maguire's head again.
harder to miss Maguire's head, really.
I think so many people are waiting for a header from him.
Yeah. Good charging run earlier on by Lingard into the box, though.
It's a shame he slipped.
Yeah. Well, both teams have started with a lot of pace tonight. They're both keen to put a mark on the game earlier on. Maguire's head to defend the day again. Lindelof to James with cheeky back heel to Lingard, but it's intercepted. Chelsea back, I think it's going to go back to their goalkeeper. Rashford to press him down. And the goalkeeper blasts it back up. It's been a decent start though, hasn't it?
Yeah. Very energetic, which is, I guess, what you want to see.
Well, to be honest, considering the weather's freezing, I imagine it's probably better for him to keep moving than it is to stand still.
Health, well-being and heart rate and whatnot,
McTominay loses possession just outside the halfway line. Lingard out to Rashford. A lot to do there to try and get breakthrough. Nearly 10 minutes gone. What are you on out there? We're on 8 minutes. That was 13. James Milner with a penalty, and he scored that. So it's Liverpool 2, Arsenal 3. If you give a toss about that game, Chelsea goalkeeper's got it yet again. Nearly 10 minutes in at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea versus United in the Carabao Cup. Lingard runs onto the keeper. Keeper blasts it out. Come on, United. It always worries me where our creativity is going to, where we, because a lot of the times, like the goals so far, Rashford is running in, it's a bit of luck out on our penalties or luck on the break and stuff. But I've not seen any sort of incisive passing or anything like that from our midfielders. Once more, Chelsea are happy to play it back to their keeper. Roll hold down to Williams. I think it's his first proper touch on the ball. He passes it back to Romero. To Wan-Bissaka. Bad header. Chelsea back in possession. I think Chelsea are playing with one up front tonight. Nice pass by Fred, who brought the ball down to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka into Rashford. You'll be all happy to know Lingard's just give the ball away, all you Jesse Lingard fans, and it's resulted in McTominay going through a Chelsea player and getting a yellow card. I'm not sure that's entirely Scott's fault. It was that's what they call a hospital ball by Jesse Lingard, and it was a pretty bad. I don't know really. Went down a bit easy there, but fair play, Mr. McTominay. Anything? I want to watch the match, not see you talk about the match.
Well, we're all you've got.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Then pay the money to watch it, you scrub. This is a watch along. You're supposed to watch the game and have this on as well for the commentary. Thank you very much, Fuzzy Wookie. This is horrible fucking viewing. Peace out. Gary, laters.
Peace out.
Will Lingard finally get his goal today? Yes, because it's been, what has it been now, 10 months, is it? Or has it been a year?
I was going to say 10 years then.
Yeah, it feels like it's been 10 years since Jesse Lingard last scored a goal.
And again, we really need a performance from Rashford. He needs to step up and be a leader or a role model. I don't really disagree with that.
No, completely.
I think even though he's, 21, 22, he seems like he's been in the team forever.
For a long time.
Especially with the youth coming through, even though he's still technically kind of youthful himself, that you would like him to kind of stand out like a bit of a role model for the younger ones. He's the poster boy of, coming through the ranks.
Yeah,
well,
definitely.
So.
There was a great picture when he scored at the weekend of all the young kids looking at him on the side that United put out. But he is, as young as he is, he has got like 4 years experience in the first team. He might not have played all that time. But the young players will look towards him and sort of see his progression to being in the starting 11. But I mean, Lingard's age, I think Lingard might be the oldest on the actual pitch tonight, or one of them. Just a United corner. Rashford, Lindelof, and of course Harry Maguire in the box. James to take the corner. Be nice to get some from a set piece because we've been struggling with these for a long time.
Yeah.
Oof. I thought that was a really bad corner by James, and it wasn't. It confused everyone. It was a low pass to McTominay, who's just grazed the net.
The top right corner.
Unlucky. That was a great corner in hindsight.
But again, it's, within the first, 13 minutes of the game, that's what you want to see, stuff like that, at least having a go and getting close.
Yeah, definitely. United have the fewest set-piece goals scored since March the 1st, which around that date was when Solskjaer got his job full-time, I think. With only 1 goal scored from a set-piece, which is just not good enough. We need to be scoring goals from all different angles and possibilities. Rashford out on the left with a ball right across field to Wan-Bissaka, and it's too much on it, and it's out for a throw into Chelsea. James needs to get on the score sheet. Yeah, that'd be nice. Anyone on the score sheet would be good. United have definitely come back into it the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, definitely. I think Chelsea had that first kind of 5 minutes of heavy possession and was starting to come into the game a little bit more.
I think the game's going to be like that because I think in many ways both teams sort of cancel each other out in their ability.
Yeah.
But United are pushing them back quite well. There's Rashford out on the wing, no one in the box, out to Fred, who holds off the Chelsea defender. To Rojo. So it's actually quite a daunting game for Williams to be coming in at Stamford Bridge and playing, because them Chelsea fans aren't nice.
No.
Oop. Bit of pinball action in the box, and then James took a shot of his left and it went miles out.
Yeah, it's a bit of lack of control with that one. But again, the ball is in the box and it's finding people's feet. It might not be happening yet, but it's at least you're seeing something. Definitely.
James always comes across a sort of player he's quite instinctive in what he does, right?
Yeah.
I think when he has too much time to think on the ball, I think he isn't as great. But when it's just sort of natural.
Yeah. Throw in for United.
Zuma, who had an absolute mare at Old Trafford, just hit it out for a throw-in. Williams to take the throw-in. He actually looks about 6.
Yeah.
Lingard can't take the ball under control, so throw in near the corner flag in the Chelsea half. They're absolute dog shit. It's 15 minutes in, and I don't think so. I think they're sort of holding their own, really. Chelsea haven't tested our keeper at all, have they? When we probably had the better chance with McTominay from the James corner. Man United are fucking trash. Nope.
Again, we're on a positivity train there.
Yeah.
Don't be ruining the positivity train.
Well, I imagine they support another team.
Yeah.
Stop joking, they haven't scored. Yeah, people just keep adding goals in the comments. It's not a goal until we've told you it's a goal.
Yeah.
Unless you are watching another stream and you have seen it before us. And of course, there's Frank. Frank seems, when players have gone from managers, from players to managers, most of them don't age quite well. So if you look at Gerrard at Rangers and stuff, Frank's doing quite well there.
He is doing all right, isn't he? Yeah.
Whereas Solskjaer just seems he's not the baby-faced assassin anymore.
No, that baby face is long gone.
Yeah. The curse of Woodward has touched him and he's definitely aged. Yeah,
and I think you're right about Gerrard as well. I mean, the odd time when his face pops up on Sky Sports News or something, I do get a bit of a shock.
I know, I mean, he's not selling Glasgow life, that's for sure. McTominay brought down now. battered. Is it Batshuayi? Batshuayi?
Batshuayi.
I always pronounce his name. He got a yellow card.
Yeah.
Rojo out now for a throw-in. See if I'm getting some messages off people. No. Wan-Bissaka. And look at that, James just let it run and nearly got out. Lingard tackle again and out for a throw.
Solskjaer's got a few words there for Lingard, a few quick little pointers, I assume.
What do you think?
Not to slip over in the box again.
What do you think of the first 20 minutes, Angelina?
I think it's been pretty positive, to be honest. You can't really. I mean, there's one decent chance. There's been movement in the box, which is what you want to see. And I think it's been pretty level, to be honest. Like you say, we probably had the better chance. We've actually we did test the goalkeeper a little bit. A little bit more, I'd say. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. Like I was saying before kickoff, really, you want these first 25 minutes. You don't necessarily need a goal, but you just need it to be positive and something that can be a confidence builder. And I think that's what this has been. Yeah,
I think the first 5 minutes, Chelsea were the more in charge. But I really think United grew into the game and probably the more dominant over the last 10-15 minutes, which we're pretty sure Solskjaer will be happy about. Fred trying to hit him on the break there, but it was a bad ball out to Williams, who's trying a long ball pass at the young age, and he's failed miserably. I don't think he'll be trying that again, will he? The sort of pass you'd expect Ronaldinho to do, and it just didn't come off.
Yeah.
But fair play to him for trying it, you know?
Yeah. I'd maybe be trying things when we've maybe got a goal or two under our belt first, but yeah.
We're trying outside of the boot passes for 40-yard passes from the left-back position. All United players play for money. Here's a little secret: all footballers play for money. Yep. Samba Mamba. Do you reckon that's a real name?
Maybe. Who knows? I think most people, their career, their working job, they do for money. So I guess it's.
They're not going to play.
Nothing wrong.
Yeah. I mean, would you work for no money, Angelina?
No, I would not.
No, me neither. Why is Williams running away? He started all right. I think if anything, he's probably been our weakest link. But you expect that. It's quite a daunting stadium to go to, Stamford Bridge.
Does this go to replay or go to penalties?
Penalties.
Yes.
We hope not.
Yes.
Unless we're going to win, of course. There's been no chances really from either side in the first 20 minutes. I think both of them would be pretty happy with how it started, but they are both running around a lot. It's not been quite a laborious start.
I know. I think that's one of the worst things when you see games starting off and neither team are kind of like going all out. Yeah, but it's just a little bit. You sat there willing for something to happen, and at least there's been a little bit of it.
Yeah. There's been lots of running around, but not really much to talk about. Yeah, to be honest.
So long as, like I said, we want to see people running, want to see people getting a bit tired and whatnot. So long as they look like they're running, at least I'm relatively happy. As
will Solskjaer be with the first 20 minutes at Stamford Bridge. Yes. It's 0-0 if you're just joining us on Full Time Devils. 70 minutes left if you want to get in touch on the comments and let us know what you think about the first half performance so far. Are you happy with the inclusion of Lingard? How do you think Williams has coped at the bridge? What is Fred? Many questions to be asked and answered here at Full Time Devils.
See, I'm wondering, are we going to get a goal in the first half?
I don't know. Where's it coming from though? That's the thing. Because Chelsea seems to be playing quite compact. They're not committing too many men forward, are they? Because I think Lampard will have learned from the first time at Old Trafford where Rashford just left them for dead. We could do with Zuma cocking up again. That'd be quite nice. But I imagine it's probably in his back of his head as well. I can't be having another shit game tonight. Yeah. But please do.
Here's hoping.
Are you going to show the game? We're not going to show the game. This is a watch-along. So you watch the game on some other stream. There are alternative ones out there, and then we'll commentate because there are people on other channels that aren't as good as Angelina.
And as you.
Don't feel obliged.
No,
We've been poor so far, so have they. So we've equalled each other out. I don't think it's been a poor start at all, to be honest. I don't think it's been much in way of creativity. It's very much a midfield battle. Maguire now just bombing down the right, and I'm not sure what he tried, but it didn't work out unless he was trying to do an awful pass.
Solskjaer yelling a few directions again. Is it throwing for Chelsea?
Yeah, I think so. Chelsea's tried a crossfield ball to Chelsea's James, put him under a bit of pressure. Lingard back to Maguire, all the way back to Romero.
Nice long ball from Romero.
Yeah, it's just
found a Chelsea player.
Yeah, I mean you've got James up front and Romero's booting it up like that. He's not going to win that. He's not going to win that battle, is he? But saying that, James is going through now. Gone down.
Oh.
Penalty? United have a penalty.
Oh God.
Who
it's good or bad? I don't even know how to feel about it. Just see that there.
It's Alonso on James. He's gone through the back of him. I'm not too sure whether James was in full control of the ball, but who cares? United got a penalty. Are we going to score it, full-time Devils? Are we going to score it?
This is too much. I don't know how to feel. It's Rashford.
It's Rashford. I just hope that he puts his foot right through it and doesn't try to place it straight down the middle. Just blast his shit out of it. Let's get a goal, 1-0 up.
Get rid of these penalty issues with a really good one.
Because the alternative wouldn't be worth thinking about, because you've got to think if he did miss, he'd lose his penalty.
Positivity train.
Yeah, but he's not going to miss.
No.
Because it's Marcus Rashford.
Exactly.
Here's Marcus now. Come on, lad. Wait, he's running up. Get in!
Thank God.
Get in. Send the keeper the wrong way and put it in the bottom right-hand corner. He scared me doing the run up there because he did that little Pogba jittery thing, and I was like, please, God, don't. But no, that was, considering he missed at the weekend, that was a penalty taken with loads of confidence, and he's absolutely buried it in the bottom right-hand corner. Keeper went the wrong way. Man United 1, Chelsea 0 at full-time Devils. What a fantastic
start. Just at the 25th minute as
well. Yeah. In terms of starts, it couldn't have gone any better than that, because Chelsea are going to have to try and push us back now and try and create more chances, which could work in our favour. We've been pretty dominant, I think, for the last 15 minutes. Not really created many cut chances, but definitely penalty, do you think?
Listen, we got it. That's all that matters. But
I think so,
there's contact. There is. I think that angle that they've just shown now, you do see the contact, because at first it kind of looked like it was a bit of a combination of a slip as well. For me anyway. But seeing that there was contact on, I think, kind of like his right hip, wasn't there?
So. And it's shown the complete line of view that the referee had, so I think that was the right call.
Yeah, I think it was, I
imagine there'll be Chelsea fans that disagree. I couldn't give it a toss. Unlucky.
I'm glad that Rashford took it, though.
Yep.
Even though, obviously, it was James's... Some may claim it was James's penalty, but I'm glad that Rashford kind of took the control and took and got the goal. I think he needed it more, to be honest.
Yeah, of course. Bradley Williams there running across and putting in a battle. Great start for United now at Stamford Bridge. Are we on our third win on the bounce? Is it too early to dream?
I think it is too early. I don't know how I feel about it.
Only 65 minutes left. An hour to hold on, Ollie. Further down?
He's just pointing it.
All right, okay.
Chelsea back in possession.
Is that better there?
Yeah, that's all right. Cheers, man.
Solskjaer looks like he's breaking into the YMCA. I'm not too sure what exactly he's...
Maybe that's his goal celebration. Just a little bit late with it.
Yeah. It's like was it the haiku or what was the haka? That's what he looked like. He didn't look happy. I'm not too sure what he was yelling at. Maguire there running back with the ball, quite confident.
Nearly at that half-hour mark as well, just 15 more minutes.
So all things considered, it's a fantastic start here. It's 1-0 Man United at Chelsea. Marcus Rashford penalty after Daniel James was taken down in the box. It looked like it was a dubious penalty at first, but on the replay it was definite contact and he was taken down. But he's done really well there, James. He lost out on a header. He's just so direct when he's got the ball, hasn't he? He's always charging towards the net. He's got one thing in mind, and that's exactly the sort of traits that we want for young Man United players. We can't keep clean sheets. You watch us. We're going to keep a clean sheet tonight. Romero.
Score a second, please. A second would be great. Not going to complain if I see that.
We're Ollie in now, aren't we, my fair weather fans? I'm Ollie on the fence. Chelsea is better than United in all opinions, but Man United always has luck. No, man, there's nothing lucky about that. We made that with our own, with Daniel James running into the box and their play took us down. We've been the better team as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
McTominay there coming back. He's a leader of men.
Oh,
Young Scott.
Just threw himself on the floor, don't I? Is he all right? Yeah, he's fine.
He was just amazed by what I said about him. I was just like, yes, I really am.
Yeah, no, I do like him as a player.
Because he got a load of shit, didn't he, when he first came on? So I was saying this on Twitter the other day. If you want to follow me on Twitter, that's at @arkid, ARGH kid. What's your Twitter, Angelina?
Pretty basic, just my name, Angelina Kelly.
Angelina Kelly, if you want to follow Angelina.
Adventurous, yeah.
But yeah, I was talking on Twitter about if McTominay was from the continent, if he was French or Spanish, he'd be amazing. Everyone will always he's an amazing player. Yeah. But just because being Scottish isn't considered as exotic, I think. But it is, because I love Glasgow, as does Stephen Gerrard. Anyone else notice how many more penalties we've been getting with Ollie's direct brand of football? But we're not scoring them, that's the issue. But we are tonight, because Marcus Rashford has bagged us 1-0 so far. Maguire from the back there with an awful pass. That's no sort of distribution that your captain should be doing. No. He's disappointed with himself.
I'd be disappointed with that haircut, just looking at that. I mean... It's
but I don't know.
Bit of a bowl cut, that, at the back.
It's like
barbers should be sacked.
It's like what your dad would call a sensible haircut. It's the sort of haircut that you won't see Paul Pogba having anytime soon. Lingard starting tonight, obviously that's caused some controversy.
Ball came into the box, headed away by Chelsea defender. Wan-Bissaka's got it again.
My phone's doing my head in. Who's got my number?
Because everyone's following you on Twitter now,
I know,
that's why.
Stop it. No, don't. Carry on. Maguire over to Rojo. He's not had a lot to do tonight. He's bombing forward. I do love Rojo. He's shit, but he's like, that aggression, that sort of Argentinian sort of...
Yeah, I think for me, nothing to do with the football.
It's
It's that diamond tattoo on his neck. It just really irritates
me. Tattoo, that is.
Yeah, I'm just not for it. I'm not for it. Sorry, that's forgetting all football issues.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just from a personal opinion.
We like to cover everything on Full-Time Devils. So far, Angelina has commented on Harry Maguire's haircut and Marcus Rojo's tattoos. Follow her at Angelina Kelly if you're thinking about getting either. It's Man United 1, Chelsea 0 at Stamford Bridge. We are playing pretty well, all things considered. Chelsea started the best first 5-10 minutes, but United really grew into the game from there, and we are playing quite direct. Lingard's been called back for a foul. But Chelsea haven't been as impressive as I was sort of expecting them to be, considering their form recently.
You've been called out there.
Put your phone on silent, how unprofessional. I have done the political one. I've done it, I apologise. It's my mum.
Ferguson would have fucked off Pogba by now, and McTominay would feature in the first 11.
Well, Ferguson did fuck Pogba off, didn't he? As we all know. I just don't think it's a call that Solskjaer... I don't think it's just Solskjaer's decision with the Pogba situation, whereas I think Solskjaer wanted rid of Lukaku and he got his wish. I think there was a lot more commercial interest, shall we say, from Ed Woodward and Cole as to if Pogba leaves. I think.
I think we've got a free kick for Chelsea now.
Yep. Hudson-Odoi. He's a fantastic talent as well, isn't he? Really, really good player.
A lot of really great names in this Chelsea squad, really. A lot of quality players.
Yeah. But not a poor quality free kick, thankfully.
Wan-Bissaka headed that right away.
Yeah. United have really held their own tonight. I think they'll be happy to get such an early goal. I think Solskjaer would have probably expected to try to push on the 60s.
You've got another little compliment there.
This guy looks like Juan Mata's dad. I'm younger than Juan Mata.
I was just thinking that.
Cheeky. I'm just going to talk to the producer because I'm not too sure with the pixelated on the screen. And
can we get some Photoshop in here, please?
Blusher on there.
See, I told you should have done a bit of makeup before you came on.
I'll shave next time.
Yeah.
Juan Mata's dad, thanks. It's better than the usual ones that I get. I'm not going to repeat on here. Juan Mata's a lovely bloke, so if you ever do have a son and he's like Juan Mata,
then
yeah, I don't know. Goal Chelsea.
Boo Chelsea.
Boo Chelsea.
Thanks, Joe.
Jay Garner sticking up for United there in the comments. The stadium is so empty. It is the political one.
Chelsea got a bit of possession now.
Yeah, crossing.
As we head into the nearly 34th minute.
Crossing from the right-hand side, came to nothing. But Chelsea have got to be disappointed because they're the home side. And if it does go in at 1-0, they've not created. Romero's not had to make a save, has he, at all, the first half?
No. Time Bandit. Getting rid of Lukaku was a good thing. He was disruptive, but Ollie gave the season for Rashford to step up and be the main man.
Well, yeah, but how do you think that's going, Time Bandit? Because it's been an interesting... I think Rashford's probably having to bear the brunt of Lukaku going because all the dependence on him for goals as well. And again, he is only a young, we do sometimes put a lot of pressure on him because of his age and how long he's been around. But yeah, I agree. Lukaku had to go, but he had to be replaced, and that's the issue. He's doing pretty well in Italy, though, isn't he?
Yeah. I think that style of football was always going to suit him.
So the slow kind of football, second gear football. Chelsea cross comes to nothing. Out for a United throw-in on the left-hand side. But Solskjaer's got to be happy with this first 35 minutes. If you're just joining us, it's United 1, Chelsea 0 at Stamford Bridge. Marcus Rashford penalty after Daniel James was charged into the box and was tackled from behind. No question of the penalty. I think there was only one really clear-cut chance before that, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And again, this is the worry: where do our chances come from if it isn't a penalty?
Well, Daniel James is having a little run at the minute.
It's a great thing to see Daniel James, and he's always charging towards the box. Lingard's starting tonight. If you're just joining, what do you think about his future at Old Trafford? If you're watching the game, how do you think he's started so far? He's not made a mistake, I don't think. He's not done anything too amazing, but I don't think anyone has. But we've sort of held our own across the park.
Rashford doing better than I thought. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Martial was meant to be the main man. We do need an older elder.
Lingard's just had a shot from about 18 yards out. It looked like he was trying to curl it into the top corner. He didn't. He hit it straight into the goalkeeper's hands. He'll be disappointed with that.
Yeah.
He'll really love a goal tonight, though.
Yeah, I think so.
He's got good form in the Carabao Cup as well. I remember him scoring a corker against Derby a few years ago.
Yeah, we just had a comment before that. Martial was supposed to be the main man. We do need an older, elder statesman striker.
Okay, who's that from?
The political one again.
Oh, the political one.
Getting involved?
I think that, for me, Martial and Rashford are both very similar in is that they both like to cut in from the wings. We need like what they call an old school striker that can create... Because the amount of crosses that we're getting from on the box from James and from the wings and stuff, we need someone like... You know, if there was a Lukaku on the end of on James's balls into the box, but I'm not too sure that Mandzukic is that. And it goes against what Solskjaer said about signing young players. If we go out and sign a 34-year-old striker, he'll also go against Solskjaer said if we get rid of Paul Pogba. Romeo is so bad. What the hell is a Jesse Lingard? What do you think Jesse Lingard's best position is? Do you think he's better out wide or as a number? He doesn't.
I'd probably say more kind of out wide maybe,
Yeah.
but it's difficult to call with him because it is in my opinion, it is so up and down with him.
Yeah.
And it's hard to kind of, it doesn't seem like he's had, like...
Chelsea into the box, but well cleared by United.
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka there.
They do not want them to get a goal before half time.
No, it'd be right kick in the teeth.
Yeah, but it's good to see, all the players kind of getting into our half and defending,
Yeah. Anything else? Who is this elder statesman, Mario fucking Mandzukic? Yeah, we don't want him. Time bandit. We don't want him. We've got 3 young pacey strikers and would just get in the way of them. An older player is someone they could learn from. I'm not too sure. But Green was too young to be put the pressure on him, and it shows that we need a new striker. We need another striker because we've had to play with just Rashford for God knows how long, and we've had to put Greenwood starting. Arsenal are beating Liverpool 4-2. If you give a toss about that game at Anfield, it's always nice to see the Scousers get beat. Maguire with a free kick for United just outside our box. 7 minutes to go in the first half at Stamford Bridge. Man United 1, Chelsea 0 after a Rashford penalty. Out on the wide to young Bradley Williams, the beast as he's become.
Yeah.
Chelsea counter attack, handball. I don't like handball. Yes. Ref looked quite smug there.
Yeah.
And it was.
Yeah.
Five minutes left. If you want to get in touch on the comments, who do you think's been United's best player in the first half? You can get us on Twitter as well at FullTimeDEVILS, or obviously on the comments on the Watchalong.
Mm-hmm.
If Chelsea lose, I'm not going to school tomorrow. I don't think that excuse is going to work with your teachers, mate. We can't share any links, so there is no point you asking. We'd love to, but you'd no longer be able to see Full-Time Devils because that would be illegal. So you'll have to search them out yourselves. 5 minutes left. Rojo out on the left-hand side to Maguire. Comfortable at the back as always.
I think United are just trying to keep hold of the ball as much as they can for these last 5 minutes.
They were until Rojo tried that pass.
Yeah.
But Alonso's header has got to Lindelof. Do you prefer the Lindelof and Maguire central defender pairing, or do you think Davis should be getting more?
I'm not opposed to it, to be honest. I think out of all the kind of defensive players we've got, those two are the ones that I would like to see together. I do kind of get the whole, playing Tuanzebe a bit more, and I think it is, I guess, kind of like maybe one of these games you would have expected to see him. And maybe, I think if the group stage in the Europa League would have been going a bit more smoothly, maybe we would have seen him there as well. So he is somebody that I would like to see, but I do think regarding getting like a strong pairing together, I think those two are the best ones for the job at the minute. Yeah.
Daniel James out on the right-hand side. I think he's probably my man of the match so far for the first half. Yeah. Obviously, he was responsible for United getting the goal, but Marcus took it well. But he's had very little to go off aside from that. It's very much a midfield battle, this one tonight, and with United setting up with 5 across the middle, it seems to be working in our favour because we've defended really well and we've given them very little opportunities for goals. Wan-Bissaka now on the right-hand side. There is about 4 minutes left. Can't have too much injury time in the first half. Man United 1-0. Chelsea just seem to have gone a bit shit. They started,
that first 5 push 10 minutes, they was so energetic. I was a little bit worried, to be honest, thinking maybe they would get an early goal, but Yeah, they just seem to have tired quite quickly.
Yeah. If United were to buy a 30-plus striker, Vardy is the only one I'd find acceptable. I hope his missus isn't listening to your tweet. I agree. I'd sign Vardy. I can't see Leicester letting him go, though, with the way their season's going. But yeah, for a man of his age, he's a proven goal scorer.
Little stat that just came up then, shots on target, United 2, Chelsea 0.
Yeah, so United have started...
What you want to see, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. Looks like Solskjaer once more has got his tactics right tonight, and as someone who has been critical of that this season in particular, it's a great thing to see. Lindelof for a throw-in, 2 minutes left in this half, United 1, Chelsea 0.
Solskjaer still doing the YMCA.
Yeah. Bad throw, Jesse Lingard loses control. Chelsea out to the right-hand side, attacking Bradley Williams, who he'll be happy with his first half performance, won't he? Clean sheet so far on Stamford Bridge. Marcus Rashford back alongside Wan-Bissaka, tries running the ball into safety, but he's lost control. Alonso free kick. Chelsea seem to be going back a lot every time they've got the ball. They don't seem to be. Whereas United, when we've got the ball, we're running. Especially in the case of Daniel James and Rashford, we are running towards goal. Where Chelsea seem to be a little bit more. I don't know. The tactile. They're just passing it around. There's no sort of real direction with them. They started quite positively, but I think the goal. They've really sort of fell off, haven't they?
Yeah.
And I think United getting with a 1-0 lead at half time, we can be very happy with how this game's going so far. Well done, Lindelof there. Wan-Bissaka, old school, hoofing it away. Marcus Rashford back in the pen. This is what you like to see, though, isn't it? 45 minutes in, and we've got our centre forward instead of. And you would never have got this with Romelu Lukaku last season. There's no way he'd be back alongside the right back and defending, whereas Marcus Rashford just ran the length of the park to get back and make sure that we keep this lead going into half time.
Yeah. I think Lukaku would have been stood as close as he could to the exit for half time, yeah.
Jesse Lingard just running down the Chelsea keeper, who boots it up front. Chelsea look like they're going to go into half time without actually creating a chance at home, which, considering the form this team have been, they'll be very disappointed. So I expect Lampard to make some changes. Do you think Solskjaer should make any changes with this team, or just more of what they've got? Obviously, they've got a game with Bournemouth at the weekend.
I always like to, obviously I'm not a manager, but I would imagine that, you're giving a team talk at half time, you've got to let that kind of sink in and at least give it, a good 10-15 minutes in the second half to see how your team perform and if they can make the changes that you need them to make. Yeah. And then, make your decision moving forward. Yeah, I completely agree with you. Ooh. Marcus Rashford trying to run down the wing there, but the ball got tied under his feet. 1 minute of injury time, about 15 seconds left. Get in touch on the comments and let us know who you think is the best player of the first half, and should Solskjaer make any changes in the second half. Personally, I think he's just got to keep it as it is. I don't think he needs to change too much, and let Frank Lampard make the changes and sort of work around them. Solskjaer has come under criticism in the past in terms of making late substitutions, so I don't foresee him to make anything at half time really. Pulisic needs to get in the weight room. He's getting. The thing is, if you look at him against Daniel James just does it. He gets knocked down and he goes again. That sounds like a song. I think I've just got Daniel James on you. Yeah. There we go. So head on over to Full-Time Devils Twitter to vote on the Man of the Match poll. Who have we got in the poll? Let's see. I'm going to go on my phone. Don't start shouting at me. I have an English test tomorrow. Any tips? Greetings from Bulgaria. Any English test tips?
English test. I speak Mancunian.
Yeah.
Good luck with your test.
It has to be Rash, my man of the match right now. Rashford, for me, took the penalty in a hostile ground and gave us and the fans a lift that we needed. Yeah,
great description.
What great signings, Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka's had a good game, hasn't he? I think in terms of, I think they've tried to come down that side, and he's
James,
as always.
Slabhead, great job. Ollie, Wan-Bissaka or James. I think those would probably be my two looking at the best players. Good team performance. I think it has been a good team performance.
Which is what you want. You don't want just one player standing out. I think it can be a bit frustrating when you're getting one player playing a 9 out of 10, but I'd rather them all do a 7 or 8, wouldn't you? But yeah, I think it's been a great collective performance. Very mature across the park, and it was really good to see at the end of the first half the strikers coming back and helping the defenders not to concede a goal. And there's years ago where, I mean, we are in a position now where we'd love to win the Carabao Cup, and it shows with the team that we've put out. But years ago, wouldn't have had. There's no way under Ferguson you'd have seen so many first team players in the starting lineup. And the players want it as well, whereas years ago you might have seen them not put that much in. You know what I mean? It's a Carabao Cup, but you still got Marcus Rashford coming back because he doesn't want to lose the game, which is fantastic professionalism and exactly what you want from your players.
McTominay's played best by far, and James is class as well.
Yep.
We'll take that. James is a diver, got to ignore that.
Does the sideways passing bother anyone? Compared to what, Van Gaal? It's not, no, I don't think so. If it's sideways passing, moving on toward, if it's they eventually go forward, then not at all. But I don't think it's been an issue at all. Not today. I think we've been quite direct when we've got the ball to the final two.
People are still calling for a Rashford hat trick to be on the cards.
2 goals off.
Lingard is worse than Fred. I would love for this game to go to penalties.
No, we don't want penalties. Nobody wants penalties.
Good first half so far. McTominay bossing the midfield. Wan-Bissaka playing well. I like the intensity of Chelsea players not finding any space.
Yeah, definitely agree with that. They are stifling in terms of they've not given any room to do anything. I think the amount of times that they passed it back to the Chelsea keeper shows the lack of options that United players are giving Chelsea today.
Mentions of Greenwood being a bit of an impact sub. Again, Wan-Bissaka, best player for us so far, him or James.
Yeah.
I think they've both been like really great signings, can't really.
Oh no, not at all. Yeah, I mean, I was saying earlier on, do you think James might be the signing of the season so far in the Premier League? Because there's been some good signings, but I don't think anyone's sort of not made such a great impression as he has. And if you'd have said in the summer that we will be dependent on a young lad from Swansea to be such a pivotal player in our team.
No subs needed so far. I think Greenwood should be starting over Lingard defo.
Yeah. Scotty M is excellent at disrupting their forward strides. He's fantastic at it, and that's how Chelsea player Makaleli used to do. And I'm telling you now, if McTominay was French, he would be getting the same sort of plaudits that Makaleli does. It's not sexy what he does, but he's so impactful that I think the way he cleans up around the game and stuff. He's a really, really good player. Just me or anyone think we should be crushing this B team? Mate, have you been watching Man United this season? I'll take a 1-0 at half-time at Stamford Bridge. Crushing a B team, I'll take a 1-0 win at Stamford Bridge any day of the week. The stats are up now, so Man United attempts 4, Chelsea 2. Chelsea have had none on target, United had 2 on target. Chelsea 3 corners, United got 1 corner. Chelsea had 64% of the possession, which is quite surprising.
Yeah,
really,
I was going to say.
But they didn't do anything with it. And like I said, there was a lot of times they were passing the ball back to their own keeper and knocking it around their defence.
3-2 prediction.
Yeah, I think there's a typo there.
Yeah.
I'll let you read the comments to see that yourself.
Yeah.
If Lingard wasn't from the youth academy, he would be in a top 10 Prem team. Well, he is. He's at Man United. Yeah. If we win, does that mean Chelsea is out? Yep, that's the rules in a knockout competition. That if you win, the other team has to go home and will not be in the round. And the draw is tomorrow morning at 8:45 English time. We really have lowered our expectations, haven't we? Why? Chelsea have been like one of our biggest rivals for 20 odd years. why have we lowered our standards? 2 legs in semis. Please show the match video. Mate, we can't show you any match video. Go find your own match video. Fred's just completely lost here. Let's get some positivity, right? What has Fred done wrong tonight? Let's not look at his overall career, because he played well against Liverpool. He played well against Norwich. He's playing well tonight. He's not put a foot wrong, and it's working in the midfield with him alongside McTominay. Let's have some positivity rather than focusing on his performances under previous managers.
And we are getting positivity. United will keep a clean sheet today. Yes,
that's
is what we need to hear.
Yeah, we need that.
Yeah.
Rashford should be scoring more pens. You need to work on pens. Is PENS, not what you've put there. Lewandowski. Can you imagine? How do you sell Man United to Lewandowski at the moment? Yeah, Robert. Got a club for you. They're fighting for Europa League spots. He's not going to leave Bayern Munich for Man United. It's just not happening. Bruno Fernandes in for Lingard. Now, that was something I would have liked to have seen in the summer. And I think the possibility of that might happen, but I think that's only going to be happening when we say goodbye to Paul Pogba. I think that's the only time we'll be putting any real investment in the centre mid at United.
Slabhead for permanent captain?
Yeah, I would give it, like I said earlier on, I think Maguire is, he's nailed on really, isn't he?
Yeah.
Just his whole temperament as a player and that, I think he's perfect for the captain. Fred was excellent, quick to press and moves the ball quickly. Yes, more like that. How much time left now? It's half time now. We have 10 minutes. I think 10 minutes until the second half starts. If you got a chance to sign someone in Jan transfer window, who would be your signing? Who would you be your signing? Who would you sign in Jan? I think we need goals. We need creativity as well, don't we?
Yeah, because I know Maddison was spoken about quite a lot, and that would be a great signing. Would not complain about that, but it is I don't know, kind of looking at strikers that you'd want to see. Again, for me, as much as I do kind of support this youth philosophy, and I'm on the youth train and all that, you do sometimes think maybe do we need someone a little bit older that's still, not completely washed out. Somebody still, that can come and help that goal tally, but somebody maybe just a tiny bit older to just provide a little bit more direction, maybe.
Well, the thing is, when we're buying strikers of the 30-year-old bracket that they're talking about, we need to be careful that we're not just signing someone for a last payday. Do you know what I mean? And that's the issue. If there was another, I'd honestly take Zlatan back on a free. Robert, here's 650 grand a week. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that'd work. And then when you give Robert Lewandowski 750 grand a week, what do you think De Gea's going to say, or what do you think everybody else is going to say? Is the game going to be streamed? No, the game isn't going to be streamed when it's resumed. Maguire, excellent. Lindelof, not bad either. No, they work really well, them two together. It's quite the blessing to see a United defensive partnership working so well. Even though we've had such a bad start to the season, it's a relief that you don't see Phil Jones and Chris Smalling in the starting lineup. It's because I still can't believe for 6 years after Ferguson, them two were still being part of the comedy duo act. Maddison, I'd love Maddison, but that isn't happening until next season. There's no way Leicester, who are flying at the moment, are going to get rid of their best player in January. It's just not going to happen. Fred has been doing what he does best, just like Herrera before him. He runs box to box like a border collie. I'm sure he'll take that. Yeah. And he presses the opposition better than anyone. Great work, great, and good to see him growing. That's from Joe Tomlin. Completely agree with you. The thing is with people like Fred is that he played under Mourinho, and there's rumours that Fred was never a Mourinho signing. So you have to take his performances under that managementship. You have to take Mourinho's influence on his performances. And you've got to look at how Fred's playing over the last few games, because he has really improved, and he does make a difference under what manager you're playing for.
A lot of Spurs players are being mentioned here.
Yeah, well, they're there for the taking if you listen to Roy Keane, isn't it? I would, go and get Kane. He's there. Spurs are in disarray. I'd take Harry Kane all day long. How much money do you think it would take for Daniel Levy to let go of Harry Kane? I want figures on comments now, please.
Yeah.
And it'll be comical either way because that means Ed Woodward would have to give money. That'd be the worst game of Monopoly, wouldn't it? Ed Woodward and Daniel Levy. Imagine that, just like a stalemate. No, you're not having my Mayfair.
Settled money. Mention of Gareth Bale, I feel like that ship sailed now.
Yeah, Gareth Bale today was interviewed and he didn't know who the Prime Minister was in England. Did you see that story?
Yeah.
That's how much out of touch and interested Gareth Bale is in coming back to England.
Yes. I mean, to be fair, I think I'd be all right in Madrid as well, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, what's he going to come back for?
Yeah.
I think 2 years ago maybe, but the Gareth Bale. I think
age as well. It's and injuries
age
again.
and injuries, and I think if you are Solskjaer's set out pretty plainly what his objective is, and that's getting young players and building a team. Now, if you go out and get a Galactico or former Galactico or knackered Galactico and put him in your starting 11, what sort of message does that send to the it sort of it's counterproductive to what your ambitions are, aren't you? So it's a no from me.
This is interesting. Think we're more together without Pogba, to be honest, but it's a game of two halves. We could now go for the kill, but think we will fall apart. Not.
Pray. So praying not.
Pray, hope not. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think the thing about Pogba, we're more together without him. I think that's an interesting kind of comment to make, and you can kind of, I don't know, you can kind of see it in some respects. But I think maybe because I'm maybe not the most positive towards Pogba, maybe I'm just grasping at straws. I don't know.
No, I agree with you. Why ruin a good thing? If we win again today, there definitely just seem to be more cohesion when Pogba isn't in the team, and I think just by his, I don't think it's by anything he does, but I think because of his talent, personality, and persona, that when he's on the pitch, that United players, the younger ones around him, are the ones that are influenced, look to him to be more of a leader. Whereas when he's off the pitch, I think that what happens is they take accountability for their own actions, whereas we look towards Paul Pogba too much to win. Do you know, does that make sense? I think that's what happens. I'd send him on his merry way. Harry Kane, 130 million and a Twix. Is that a gold Twix? With diamonds?
Yeah, is it the Twix, like the individual fingers, or the two together, or
which one costs more?
Other
chocolate bars are available. Although if Twix won't give us a sponsorship, we're all ears.
Yeah. Lingard makes me feel fucking poorly, like I'm going to die if I'm honest. Hate to say it, but Christ, I hate him so much. Get him out. Passenger. Okay, jelly beans.
Jelly beans, that's one of the best descriptions I've ever heard of any footballer. What is it? Lingard makes me feel fucking poorly. Put that on a t-shirt, please. Yeah. I understand, but he's not done anything wrong tonight. He's not done much right. Yeah. But there's still time. Yeah. But I think, I understand why a lot of people
you can him. See where, I mean...
But judge him on the football, but not the social media shit, because I hate the way that people, they shouldn't have a social life, they shouldn't, shag pillows, and you'll say that on there. I don't know.
You've said it.
I said it now. We're live. Do stuff to pillows in hotel rooms, whatever floats your boat, mate. But judging what happens on the pitch and the lack of goals, he has had injuries. He's nowhere near what we should be having as a starting, and we are back now for the second half. But thank you, Jelly Beans, for that insult of Lingard. Maybe chuckle.
Regarding Kane and money, we've got 200 mil, 230. I assume that's mil, not just £230. Ronaldo on the wing, Messi on the other wing, and Bale striker.
Yeah, that's like a 2010 centre forward.
Yeah, not interested in that nowadays.
No way.
No. Would never take that.
No, Messi and Ronaldo, that's sold last year.
We've also got Kane would come for 130 million plus a Twix and a KA Tropical.
Yes, but which one?
Say, ooh.
Which one? The purple grape? Is it purple grape? Yeah. I'm going for that one. I love that.
Purple grape, yeah.
Ooh, fancy one. Anyway, back to the football. 45 minutes, we are into the second half. At Stamford Bridge, Man United lead Chelsea by 1-0. Marcus Rashford penalty after Daniel James was assaulted in the box. Assault might be a strong word, but it was a definite penalty. Maguire there back defending like a trooper and hits the ball off their striker for a goal kick. Romero is in net tonight. Jesse Lingard is starting, if you haven't heard all the people moaning from wherever you are. But we've had a really good first half, really positive. Chelsea started brightly in the first 5-10 minutes, but United have been really compact across the midfield. We have started with 5, which I think has been really good from Solskjaer. And we are into the second half, 46 minutes gone. Chelsea are going to have to come out and try and do something. They didn't create one clear chance. Romero didn't have to do anything, did he, first half?
One finger Twix, we ain't wasting too many resources. Fair enough.
It's true.
Thanks for getting back to me on that.
2 chicken wings? Wow.
What kind of chicken wings though? What kind of seasoning are we talking? Do you know what I mean?
I don't know, man, but I'm thinking like a Twix. I'm thinking chicken wings in a car and then a Twix for dessert.
Yeah.
If I miss my train.
Yeah,
chicken
definitely.
wings, man, for Hurricane.
Chicken wings, yeah. I'm happy with that, whatever. Pogba just performs better for France because he is mentally driven and present for that team.
Right, who's that? Joe Tomlin. Joe, why does he play better for France? What is the answer for that? Because he plays with better players in France.
We've got a Chelsea player down as well.
And it looks like it might be Williams who's done it. Good lad.
Not bad for a 6-year-old.
Yeah, we don't condone violence on Full-Time Devils. But yeah, Pogba plays better for France because he has better players around him, and that's the end of it. The French team don't look to him to be the be all and end all of where everything comes from, which tends to happen when he's on United's team.
Frank's red hot chicken wings, and thank you, Joe, for the comment on my hair. That is always good to hear.
It does look good today.
Yeah, thank you.
She brushed it
and washed it once.
Frank's red hot chicken wings. There are better ones.
Yeah.
Frank's are the ones you get in like a chained pub, aren't they?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we need to.
Hurricane is worth more than Frank's red hot chicken wings.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the football. Chelsea have a corner. Header. Oh no, was that Zuma there coming in? He would love to have got the equaliser, but he couldn't connect with the ball. James for Chelsea throws in. Chelsea attacking down the right hand side. I'll play Marcus Rojo there with that lovely tattoo. Angelina doesn't like Rojo's tattoo.
No, not a fan. If you're just joining us now, that's what we've been discussing.
Don't be offended if you have a diamond tattoo.
Yeah. It's just his. Everyone else is
all right, okay.
Will Chelsea make a comeback and win? I hope not.
Tactical formation for Manchester United. Yeah, we have Solskjaer set up with 5 across the middle. Very similar in the sense of the Liverpool game, but although I don't think it's as much obvious with the split strikers with James and Rashford up front, but it seems to be working perfectly so far. Shite. Chelsea, the balls have come right across the box, and is it Hudson? I think the Chelsea strikers should have buried that, really, shouldn't have? Chelsea's best chance of the game. Oh, he should have buried that. Hudson-Odoi, he's just not got anything on it at all. Thankfully, I'm not too sure who was marking him, but there was young Bradley Williams behind him, and he shouldn't be allowed that much space in the box. No. United let off there. McTominay charging out the 18-yard box and taken down.
I think it's going to be an interesting start to this second half. Chelsea seem like they've come out with a bit of a point to prove.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, lovely from McTominay there, down to Williams on the left-hand side. Yeah, fully agree. It's going to expect an open half because they've got to come out and attack us, haven't they?
Yeah.
And I don't think that we can shut up shop. If there was a Jose Mourinho United, then the bus would be truly parked, wouldn't it now? But I think our probably best line of defence is attack, as the old saying goes. McTominay looking pretty active again tonight as usual. United pushing Chelsea back all the way into their 18-yard box. The pressing tonight has been really fantastic, and I know Solskjaer's been saying about the fitness levels that he wants the lads to have, and you can't fault the work ethic tonight. They have been up and down that pitch. Is that what it is? An energy drink? Like Carabao? I never knew. I didn't know what it was for.
Yeah, I guess the logo doesn't really give you much, does it? So.
No. Sounds like an animal.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Who's a play for Middlesbrough? Carumbo. Remember him? Carumbo. Well, yeah, the Carabao Cup.
Maybe it's his cup.
I think he won the World Cup, him. Did he? Knowledge there.
There you go.
Man United should be more tactical in penalties and free kicks. What does that mean? How can you be more tactical in penalties? You got the ball there.
50-50, isn't it?
We do struggle to get that vital second goal sometimes. I agree with your time bandit. And 1 minute.
Oh.
Chelsea are getting the chances.
Getting a bit closer. I don't like this.
And the frustrating thing is, it seems to be down to our fault right, as much as it is Chelsea's attacking. Some sloppy passing and positional play. But if you look at the first half, Chelsea were the better team for the first 5-10 minutes. Fantastic block there by Fred to stop Gilmour strike. All you Fred naysayers, give the man some respect. Great tackle. See that sound effects? It's like Mortal Kombat up in here. Rashford runs, man, doesn't he? Just for days.
Ooh.
Jesse Lingard through. Scott McTominay nods it down. Lingard, spark it, lad. Oh, man. Of all the times I've wanted you to shoot.
I know.
He should have just levered that.
Yeah.
But
I feel like if you would have at least gone for it, you can at least, know what, he had a go, but that was, pretty.
It was a sort of, if you play football, there's a sort of one where the ball bounces up right in front of you, and the only thing you need to do is put your foot right through it, and he went to pass it, which may say more about his confidence, because you think Jesse Lingard of old would have well gone for that. But people do call him for being too greedy. Ooh, is that handball? The balls, Chelsea had an attack earlier on, and I mistakenly give Fred the credit for it, but it was Rojo that blocked it, but the ball's come under his legs, and it looked like it might have hit the back of his arm. But we've had no VAR, so
we'll just keep it moving.
Yeah, just keep on. Marcus Alonso, best left back in the league, I think. I think he's a fantastic player. Hi guys, subbed earlier, love the stream. Don't know why James is at striker though. Lack of options, I think. I think Martial needs to be rested. Fuck. Chelsea are definitely breaking down now. We are. Does he make a substitution or does he need? This is where you need your Maguire. Yeah. This is where you need your captain now. This is what you need to just say, calm down, lads, and stop. Put your foot on the ball and stop bombing forward. Malcolm Campbell, think I'm going to go watch paint dry. Good luck, enjoy. You guys are watching on a laptop. What's the link? We can't tell you what the link is because then we'll get shut down. We're watching on a legal stream here in Manchester at FullTimeDEVILS headquarters in a secret location in a bat cave. Chelsea are definitely the better team so far this first 10 minutes of the second half.
That possession.
74% possession to 26 possession. Feels like it's going to be a long second half here, doesn't it? Fred did well there, to be fair to him. James throwing Chelsea on the attack on the right hand side and just bringing it into Jorginho. If you're just joining, it's United 1, Chelsea 0. Chelsea the better team in the second half. Come on, Romero. Romero catches with ease. A Chelsea cross. Just needs to hold onto the ball and calm things down now.
I am rating his gloves though. The nice little ode to Argentina there with his gloves.
Oh,
in
I
case
didn't see
anyone's
it.
interested.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I didn't see that. You always know where to find the
I
details,
know,
Angelina.
that's what I'm here for.
You've got a great eye.
Tattoos, fashion, goalkeeping, gloves. That's what I'm here for.
And your football brain as well, Angelina.
Yeah, just about.
Chance for United coming through. Oof. So Rashford playing down the right. We don't have an obvious centre forward, and Lingard seems to have been pushed up and is spearheading Man United's attack. Make of that what you will.
Yes. Time Bandit makes a good point. They are the home team. They're expected to have most of the possession. Let's not panic yet. Yes, that is a good way to look at it. Trying to be positive.
Yeah, we're not panicking. We're just basically stating what's happening. But I think United need to get a bit more into the game. Chelsea have definitely had a bollocking off Frank at half time. Trying to put it over the top now to Hudson-Odoi. He's just had a half volley from about 18 yards out and it flew over the bar, rugby fashion. Great pass though. And it gets young Bradley Williams there, and it should be, or is it Rojo? Between the two of them, one of them should be picking him up. Sheila Ezekiel, I'm old. You're only as old as you feel, Sheila. It's a bit of chatting up going up on our comments on there's Tinder and other apps for that. But crack on.
We do like people to try and be here for the football, but
But if we bring people together at Full Time Devils, it's all about that.
Yeah.
Get your thing on. Who do you think is better, honestly, Pulisic or Lingard? That's a silly question. I believe it's going to end 2-2. I backed 2-2 at the beginning. I don't know. I think if United are to get a second goal before Chelsea, and Chelsea don't get one beforehand, I think we'll win 2-0. I think that'll be the icing on the cake. Because after we scored the first goal in the first half, that the team they went down, didn't they? The heads dropped. According to the current form of United's defence and the Chelsea form in previous matches, do you think Man United will be able to defend their first half win? I hope so. We've definitely got the personnel for it. And if the first half's anything to go by, then we should be able to shut up shop. But Chelsea have definitely been pressing and attacking us more. There is half an hour left at Stamford Bridge. It is 1-0 Man United from a Marcus Rashford penalty in the first half, following Daniel James being pulled down in the box. Chelsea, the better team for these opening 15 minutes. Yeah, it's good to bring people together. I think so. Wait, she's single.
I don't know what is going on in these comments.
Antonio Toyo watching from Jamaica. How's it going, man?
I think that's two people watching from Jamaica.
The Full-Time Devils Jamaica Massive. What score do you think it's going to be? When will Pogba be back, though? Do you reckon he'll be back in December and then he'll be leaving by January? He's coming back for his presents and then, then he's pissing off.
Yeah.
Go to bed, Chelsea. Hope so, Jay. Don't forget, following this, we will have Stephen Alson doing his match review live at Stamford Bridge. Daniel James bombing through there. Rashford, not. Nice. No need for that sort of words. Biafra land?
Yeah. Will Chelsea score? Hopefully not.
Tony Arianto watching from Indonesia. Whereabouts? I used to live in Indonesia. Lombok. Oh, Chelsea goal. What a goal. What a goal. That came from nowhere, that. Batshuayi. 1-1. This is going to be the test now. Can Manchester United, for 2 games in the bounce, score more than 1 goal? It is now 1-1. Chelsea and Man United, the predicted result that Angelina gave at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Chelsea had to come out with the first 15 minutes of this half, the better team, and they are pressing forward again. Or was that the goal?
Should have done better with that.
Yeah. Maguire there though.
Yeah.
Maguire, no pace at all. It was
No.
completely. There's a few goals this season though where I've gone like that. Maguire's positioning and big 30 minutes now for Manchester United and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Have they got the mettle to get back into this game after leading 1-0 for the majority of it? Chelsea came out the better in the second half.
I think it was coming, wasn't it? I
Yeah.
think the way that they started the second half, I think what United maybe need to do now, maybe get a little substitution, regroup and just carry on. But it's like you say, it's these times where you want a level-headed, strong captain that's going to direct everyone, tell everyone to, sort it out and get it together and just crack on.
Yep. But there's very little in terms of playmaking around the box. Everything is just either coming through James or Rashford running onto subpar balls, really. This is going to be the point now where people start looking at why we've only scored 1 and stuff. And Lingard, if he is playing that number 10 role, that's the playmaker position. There's been very little of it as a... Jesse back past Lingard. If we don't win this is a time bandit. If we don't win this, Ollie should have known this was coming because I seen it and he should have set the team up to combat it. But he set the team up the same in the second half as he did in the first half, which was working. I think once you've sent them players out, then it's on the defence to sort of make sure that if they're getting attacked in certain ways. And it was coming for the last 15 minutes. There's only so much Solskjaer can do from the bench. But I think... Was it a Maguire header where was it a bad header that he lost? And then Batshuayi's run onto it. Maguire got done for pace there. It's just ridiculous. And it's a great strike. Nothing really Romero can do. He couldn't really see it through the bodies. A great finish into the bottom corner, unfortunately.
Chelsea with a lot of possession now. Well, most of the game, really.
Yeah.
It's weird because the first half it didn't seem like it was so the scales were tipped so much to Chelsea, but
because I think in the first half Chelsea had a lot of the ball, but they was doing nothing with it. But now they are definitely moving with intent.
Political one asking who's on the bench for us. Shall we take a quick look?
Yeah.
As I have forgot.
If you want to get in touch with any comments, please do on the bottom of the YouTube page there. What do you think we need to do now? Do we need to change? What sort of substitution would you make?
So for our subs, we've got Jones, Young, Pereira, Garner, Mata, and Martial.
It doesn't fill you with. There's literally only one option there for me, isn't it? It's Martial. You'd think. But who for? Because both James and Rashford are playing well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Or I'd probably for Lingard, I imagine, and then go 4-3-3. I probably did that. If you're chasing the goal now, I think you've got 25 minutes. Lingard's just come back from injury as well. I'd probably be looking at Martial for Lingard. But it's Chelsea are by far the more dominant team in the second half. As we are 20 minutes in, they have another corner.
Okay, we've got a lot of comments here. Chelsea have been attacking down the left for a while, but the goal came from a mistake right the middle. Not much Ollie could have done there.
Yeah, completely agree.
We have to win this game. We need motivation for the rest of the season because let's be serious, we ain't winning anything.
That's a good point, actually, because as we were saying earlier on, is that Martial's coming on now for number 2. He's bringing Lindelof off, so he's gone for a 4-4-2, I think. James out wide and Martial and Rashford up front. Lindelof and Martial, I wouldn't be able to. It looks like Andreas. Pereira is coming on. I'm not too sure. I think Lingard for Pereira probably makes the most sense. Someone's put Chelsea and lots of blue love hearts. Esther Wham, you're not wanted on here, mate.
Yeah.
Yes, Martial on direct switch. Martial right. Nope. So Lingard and Pereira. So all you Jesse haters can smile now because he has left the pitch, yes. And Pereira haters, you can. I think you're one or the other, aren't you? I think
yeah.
With them two.
Get your hands ready at those keyboards.
Yeah. I want Mata and Martial to come in. Listen, my son.
Half of it. yeah. Yeah. Why is your son not playing? What's going on?
I don't know. I've had words with Ollie about this.
I know.
Are
you one of those pushy dads? You're down at the training ground having a
go?
And,
yeah. So get off your blog. Anyone else now confused about what formation? I think we've gone for a 4-4-2. Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Rojo, Williams, James, Pereira, McTominay and Fred, and then Martial and Rashford up top. But that's just me. I don't know what Solskjaer's thinking. Chelsea are playing better. Maguire is rubbish. What do you think about Maguire's start at Old Trafford? For a defender that's cost so much money, we are conceding a lot of goals. And if you've seen that one back, he was sluggish. He could have done a lot better. And there's been other times this season where I think he should have been better positionally. Out of the 3 new signings, I think he's probably been the least impactful, but he has made a difference. United just going through there. They're not entirely sure what Zuma and the Chelsea keeper were doing, but it's resulted in a corner for United. Anti-Martial with the eyes of an assassin there. Come on, lad. We could do with a goal from a set piece. We've scored 1 since March. Big Scott McTominay maybe with a header. Anything. And that silence means that absolutely nothing happened to that because it was absolutely awful. Why can't we take corners? Why?
Coming back into the box, headed away by Chelsea.
There we go, young Scott trying to pass it out, but he's running into trouble. We're going to get hit on the break again here. This is what happened in their first goal. Chelsea quite happy to pass it around. So the point I was trying to make earlier on is, what does this mean for the rest of the season? Is that we wouldn't really go on for, we wouldn't have, in usual seasons, we wouldn't have gone for a Carabao Cup. You know, we wouldn't be a trophy that we wanted. But knowing that we've put out a pretty full-strength team minus injuries, what does that say about Manchester United that they can't put a full-strength team out and win? Which is, to be fair, is a difficult game at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah. I mean, although it's a cup game, it's not. It's not an easy opposition. So.
No.
And it's not an easy ground to go to. Good save from the keeper there.
Yeah, Fred just whipped it across the box. Yes, I mean Stamford Bridge is never our record under any manager, even under Ferguson. It was never an easy place to go to. Them bastards at Stamford Bridge do get right down the players' necks. Fred just tried crossing it in, but it's gone out for a goal kick. Chelsea substitution. Billy Gilmore replaced for Mason Mount. And it looks like Pedro is also coming on for Pulisic. So that's an obvious swap there for Chelsea's Frank Lampard. United got 20 minutes left to try and get something, so this doesn't go to penalties.
And you get home at a decent time.
Yeah, I'm going for chicken wings. Fred seems to have moved further upfield. Go on, Matt. Oh, McTominay tried the shot from 18 yards out, but it was blocked by the Chelsea defence. Pereira out to Martial, but he would hit it at such a pace that Martial couldn't control it. It's just end to end now. Thank God the Chelsea striker slipped then because he was through on goal. Pereira tries a crossfield ball and it goes out for a goal kick. Shit. We got any comments? Zlatan to Spain. Free kick to United. So I think we're a little bit behind you. It's a goal kick to Chelsea. What do you think the last 20 minutes? Do you think United are going to snatch a last minute winner, or do you think we are going to penalties as we did in the last round versus the mighty Rochdale?
Do you think there'll be another sub made, or?
I think so. I think if it gets towards the 90 minutes, it'll bring Greenwood on, or someone who can take a penalty. I think
A bit of Fred hate going on. We're being killed by having Fred in midfield. He's such a liability.
But do you think it wasn't their fault for the goal?
No.
I think United have a free kick just outside the box. Oh well, a long way outside the box. I don't know why Marcus Rashford tries shooting from here. Has he ever scored from 45 yards out? It's just.
I mean, we've got the penalty, in the bag. I think he just needs to accept he's got that. Just leave the rest. Yeah.
Just joining, it's Chelsea 1, Man United 1 at Stamford Bridge in the Carabao Cup. It's Marcus Rashford taking a free kick at a ridiculous distance from the Chelsea goal. He must bang them in on training or something like that.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh! What a goal! Can you believe that Angelina was just saying that? I don't know why it takes him from that far. Angelina, you're so negative.
You started it.
You're so negative. I knew. I was just saying it.
You didn't know.
I was just saying it in like...
I was saying it. It was, what's it called? Psychological...
Yeah.
What's it called? I was saying that so that he would hear it somehow and think, you know what, Angelina, I'm going to prove you wrong.
Yeah.
And he did prove me wrong.
I'm going to show you. What a goal, Marcus Rashford. Oof.
That was,
That swerved. Did it take a deflection? I'm not too sure.
Might have done.
I don't give a toss.
Who cares? No?
No way near. But
Beautiful.
It moves in the air. Something like that. The keeper had no chance. What a goal. Manchester United back on top. 2-1. Marcus Rashford at the double. Earlier on we were talking about Marcus Rashford hat-trick. It is definitely on the cards now.
Yes, why not?
You're watching Full Time Devils. We are 15 minutes away from going through in the Carabao Cup. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is smiling at the side.
He looks very relieved, I will say.
Marcus Rashford walking around with a bit of arrogance, like, yes, I know, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Full-time devil dickheads. That's what do you know about what I can do?
It's going to be absolutely gutting for us.
That's it. You watch Twitter tomorrow, be on at me.
I know.
That's at ARGH, ARGH Kid, and at Angelina Kelly if you wish to get in touch with us on Twitter or on our Full-Time Devils Twitter account. Are we going to win now? Get in touch on the comments. We are 15 minutes away. This is a fantastic win for Solskjaer. Although 2 goals have come from a free kick and a penalty, we are really struggling to score goals from open play or corners. But who cares?
Yeah, I think they've just got to hold on to this now.
But this could be the same tale as the first half, is that Chelsea were the better team in the first opening exchanges, weren't in the first half. United got the goal, and then they went to their heads dropped. Scott McTominay walking through people like a tank.
And we've just put the question forward, can Rashford become the first United player to score a hat-trick since Robin van Persie in 2013?
Whoa. And that was against Aston Villa. That was when we last won the league.
Memories,
wow. Memories. Your little Juan was only...
was only, 5 years old?
Yeah.
Back when you shipped him off to Chelsea back in those days.
Yeah. Remember him? Little turtleneck. Anyway, so 15 minutes left. Do you think Rashford can get a hat-trick? If he does, then fantastic. But I would be quite happy just to try and just keep hold of the ball now. We don't need to be doing anything ridiculous. We don't need to be charging down for a third goal. We're 2-1 up at Stamford Bridge. Let them come on to us rather than trying to chase a third goal. Do you know what
I don't care about the third goal. I mean, it would be great if the opportunity comes our way, but I won't go looking for it.
We don't need to commit anything.
No, just play it cool for now.
And you might be able to read into that. Lingard went off. Man United went up 2-1. I mean, I'm not saying anything that had anything to do with it.
And Fred stayed on.
And Fred, yeah.
Fred Hayes.
What a free kick that is. It must be, 25 yards out? More.
But you know what, again, a few comments about him making the decision to take that free kick, you know, rate him for that. You know, he's been quite dominant and he's took the penalty, he's took the free kick, no arguing, no discussions.
Yeah, so basically that's 2 fingers up to Paul Pogba. You ain't getting either the free kicks or the penalties when you get back. You can
crack on with your injury for as long as you want.
Yeah, for 2 weeks. We ain't missing your paw.
Yeah.
But this is a huge win, really. I mean, psychologically, for the league going forward, it's a huge win to go to Stamford Bridge and win 2-1 against a Chelsea team that everybody in the press are raving about because they've been playing so well. 7 games on the bounce. And Man United, the team that are in crisis and are going to do shit this season. We are winning at the Bridge, so stick that up your ass. Sorry. I'm going to be banned from Full-Time Devils, aren't I? Profanity. A bleep button. I remember Ronaldo actually taking a bunch of shit free kicks when he was young, much like his crazy dribbling. Young lads have to find their range, and once they do, they find greatness. Joe Tomlin, that's like something you find in a Chinese cookie. Very philosophical. John Paul, see, this is exactly what I meant previously by Man United players bettering at free kicks and penalties. Wow, Rashford has displayed an amazing skill. It really, really was. Chelsea are going through. No way. You dive and get. Yeah, Chelsea.
Pick him up.
Yeah. Chelsea player tried to go down the box and obviously isn't as good a diver as Daniel. What?
What?
No, get off. Should be booking him for that. And that'll be
he's off. That was his last contribution to the game.
And someone who I would thought would have started the game was Tammy Abraham, and he has just come onto the pitch now, hoping to get an equaliser for his team in the next 12 minutes. Now, don't forget, at the beginning of the game, I said it will be 2-2. I hope I was wrong. Angelina said 1-1 with the United.
And I'm glad that I was wrong at the moment.
You're not often wrong, are you, Angelina?
No, it's unheard of. Because it's nearly Halloween, it's a bit of a weird time, you know.
All right.
That happen.
Oh, that shit. What's that? Pereira. Good night, guys. It was nice chatting with you. United for life. Night, Sheila. We hope you found love tonight at Full-Time Devils. If you're just joining with Sheila, we were trying to do some matchmaking with Sheila and some of the her fans.
Yeah, some of her fans, yeah.
DM her, hun. Martial loves gloves. We talked about
I would in those temperatures.
No, man, we'll wear a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah, no.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Oh, cometh the hour, cometh the man. Ashley Young, he's coming on at Stamford Bridge for 10 minutes to go. Coming on for Marcus Rashford.
Jelly Beans is not happy.
Which is one of the most bizarre things that I've seen. But Rashford looks like he's carrying an injury, which probably the amount of energy he's run and put into the free kick tonight. Solskjaer looking to defend this lead in the next 10 minutes. It definitely looks like Rashford's going off with an injury.
Yeah.
Ashley Young looks ready.
It is his time now.
He's pushing the defence out. The big head of Harry Maguire at the back there, charging it out. Can United hold on for the last 10 minutes in what will be, I know it's a Carabao Cup, but it will be pretty monumental win for Solskjaer, won't it, for the pressure that he's been under.
And I think for the fans as well, you know, to get, you know, such another, you know, great win against the likes of Chelsea. I think, you know, you can't knock it, and going into the weekend as well, it's exactly what we need.
Well, if you look at the teams we've played, Arsenal draw, Liverpool draw,
2 Chelsea wins.
Yeah, 2
hopefully.
Chelsea. Yeah, it could be 2 Chelsea. I mean, they're good results, aren't they? And hopefully we are getting our strikers back. things could be on the up at Old Trafford, but we have 10 more minutes to see if we're going to go through in the Carabao Cup. At Stamford Bridge, we lead Chelsea by 2-1. A Marcus Rashford penalty. Yes, I'll repeat that. Marcus Rashford bagged the penalty. Not only that, he scored a screamer of a free kick. Daniel Beckham is David Beckham's lesser-known brother, who was also good at free kicks. David Beckham, eat your heart out. I was telling him to pass, I'll admit it, but score he did. Chelsea are on the attack now. 9 minutes left at Stamford Bridge.
Oh.
Alonso, Romero should have caught that really, but he stopped it going in the net, and that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Good change, I'm happy with that. Someone's happy with the Rashford Ashley Young substitution. Please, Ashley, do not let me down tonight after singing your praises. You bird poo-eating genius.
I'm glad you've said bird and not pigeon, as we're on the pigeon seagull debate.
What was it? Was it a seagull or a pigeon that pooed in Ashley Young's mouth?
Please answer this trying question.
Yeah, just while we're waiting for the ball to come back into play.
Yeah.
Longest 9 minutes. Young can be the game changer. Yeah, for Chelsea, I know.
Oh, Harry Maguire's got a little limp there.
Yeah. I completely misheard you then. I thought you said gone and not got. Sheila, that.
She's
just Sheila.
The effect of Sheila tonight.
Freudian slip. Chelsea's much better than United. Adam Johansson. Well, Adam, United are winning, so stick that in your pipe and smoke it, lad. 2-1. Solskjaer giving some instructions to Williams, who has got into the cauldron that is Stamford Bridge.
And I think I have won on the seagull debate. Thank you very much, everybody, for your contributions.
Probably a seagull. It was a seagull.
Seagull, yeah.
Okay, well done.
Thank you.
I know what to get you for Christmas.
Yeah.
United have a throw-in just near the 18-yard box of Chelsea's half. Fred's been booked. He doesn't look bothered. 7 minutes to go. Pereira with a pathetic touch, but it's gone out for a Chelsea goal kick. But we'll take these as long as it gets the clock ticking down. Chelsea will really have to start attacking us now. Here's some of the final scores. Aston Villa beat Wolves by 2-1. And I think
Liverpool won on penalties, sadly.
Against Arsenal in a high-scoring game.
Oh, apparently it was a dragon, not a seagull or a pigeon. So there we go.
Wow, it was a dragon.
There we go.
I'd have thought it would have been a bigger poo. Just saying. It was the Red Devil. Can't believe we are running Chelsea players, ruining Chelsea players' career. Is Angelina single, by the way? James. None of your business.
Yeah.
Rashford on a hat-trick. Well, he's gone off. Rashford went off for Ashley Young, so no hat-trick for Marcus Rashford, but I'm pretty sure he'll be very happy with the 2 goals that he got tonight, although he looked like he was injured when he left. Hope he is back for Bournemouth.
Fingers crossed.
2-2 anytime soon. Hope you're wrong. Political one. Who's worse, Pereira or Lingard? I think Lingard, but it's close. It's a difficult one, that, isn't it? It's like, who do you want to win the league, Liverpool or City? I think it's true. Who's better, Ashley Young or Luke Shaw?
We know what your answer would be.
Yeah. To be fair to Pereira, he's come on and he's ran about a bit more than Lingard was, with a bit more intent. But to be honest, if you just blurred the face on a number of Lingard and Pereira, you would not be able to tell the difference between them. I don't in terms of what they do on the pitch. We have 5 minutes left at Stamford Bridge. Man United lead 2-1 against Chelsea. Marcus Rashford, a rocket of a free kick, and a penalty after Daniel James went down in the first half. Chelsea came out in the second half and were the better team and got the goal for it. But Daniel James is charging through now. Pass it. Why? He had Martial and Williams there, but he went down. Now Chelsea break. It's going to be a tense last 5 minutes for Man United. Fantastic by Scott McTominay blocking out a pass. Daniel James is Martial to run now. Did exactly the same thing as Daniel James and just lost outside the Chelsea box, and Chelsea get the ball to go again. This is what we need. We just need to put our foot on the ball and just pass it around rather than...
Who's been your man of the match?
Ooh, difficult one. Do you give it Rashford because he bagged the 2 goals? Was it enough for man of the match?
I think because we were so negative on that free kick and he completely schooled us both and proved us wrong, for me, I've got to give it to him.
Right, okay, yeah. I mean, stood up and took a penalty after we missed one at the weekend. Takes nerves.
Yeah.
And the free kick, when you're looking for a second goal and you Chelsea just equalised, to shoot from there takes confidence.
Yep.
So yeah.
And it was a very good free kick as well.
It was
no deflections, it sailed, didn't it?
Yeah, that was an excellent free kick. Yeah, he's been good. I thought Wan-Bissaka had a very good second half. Very good first half.
Yeah.
Daniel James again, first half was decent. Oof.
He has put in a good shift, I will say. So.
Yeah. But yeah, well, who do you think's man of the match? Get in touch on the comments below. How many minutes are remaining? We have just over 3 minutes plus injury time left at Stamford Bridge. Most of the United players are behind the ball now as we prepare for Chelsea to try and onslaught for the next 5 or so minutes. Chelsea throw-in. What's the scores? It is 2-1 to Man United. Rashford penalty, a Rashford free kick. Zuma just tried something from the similar distance that Rashford did and got the complete opposite result. That was a horrendous effort. I don't know what he was trying to do. Man United are always scraping for wins.
I mean, I wouldn't say, we're pending final whistle. I don't really think it's been a scrape.
No, they had about 15 minutes, I think, after the second half. In the second half, that was pretty much it. How many added minutes? Don't know yet. Marcus Rashford, man of the match, as Angelina Kelly predicted.
Yeah.
Never ever wrong.
Apart from one time a few minutes ago, but we won't mention that.
No. This is live. It doesn't repeat.
Yeah, cheers. People can't rewatch this.
No.
Yeah.
Be a bit weird if they wanted to. Yeah. Daniel James, Pereira to Rashford, not to Martial. So Chelsea playing around outside their own box, which is where we need them to be. Great ball down the wing from Chelsea's James, but Rojo said no, you're not having that, and he's Marcus Rojo being Marcus Rojo, shithousery. Hit him. Tammy Abraham just moving to the middle. Now we have... Wow, Yes, Mohammed, if the scoreline stays the same, United have won 3 in a row. The good days are back at Old Trafford. Yes. Bournemouth at the weekend, draw. How did Lingard play, not watching? He didn't do much. He didn't do much right. He did very little wrong. I don't think he's cemented his place in the side anytime soon. Bad pass by Martial, but Pereira got to it. Martial on his favoured right-hand side. Looked like he was going to bend it in the top corner, but it was too far out.
Good effort though.
Yeah, it's great effort.
I like that at the 89th minute we're still, when the opportunity is coming up, we're having a go.
Yeah. He likes scoring from there. That's a typical sort of Martial goal.
That'd be the icing on top, I think, if he got a little extra time. 30
seconds left. Just waiting to see how much injury time is. Can't be too much. I don't think too much happened. Bradley Williams just been taken down. Chelsea guy got a yellow card. I'm pretty sure United are going to take their time over this free kick. There's probably about 2-3 minutes with United's free kick, won't they? I think they'll probably add time on for. Mateo Kovacic. He looks like he used to be in Boyzone or Westlife or something, doesn't he? You can imagine him sat on a stool.
Sat on a stool, yeah.
If his Chelsea career doesn't start up, he could do like a tribute act.
Yeah.
McTominay to take the free kick just inside the Chelsea half. And it's a United throw in again. Take the time, Wan-Bissaka. No rush. 4 minutes injury time. Martial just trying to hold it down. Oh. Who's that there?
Oh, was that Rojo?
Rojo, maybe.
I feel like it's something he would do.
I think it is.
I think he's hurt himself there trying to do whatever he was doing.
Yeah, I think Tammy Abraham and Rojo were coming towards. Came together over a 50-50 ball. Rojo went down like he'd been shot 7 times, wasted a minute, got back up, and may as well have just danced back to his position.
Yeah.
Good shithousery, Rojo. Good shithousery. We have just over 2 minutes now left at Stamford Bridge. Man United 2, Chelsea 1. Rashford penalty, Rashford free kick, and Chelsea goal in between the two of them. Ball out to the wings, Daniel James who can't hold it. Zuma trying to bomb it up, but here's Ashley Young now. Just get it in that corner, Ashley. Oh! Ashley got fouled by not 1 but 2 players there and didn't get a free kick. Thank you very much, Mr. Referee. 2 minutes left.
The end is in sight.
United so much better without Pogba. The results can speak for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
We are definitely moving in the right direction. This is a fantastic win tonight. If we can hold on for 2 more minutes. Come on, Ollie and the boys. Kurt Zuma just tries to bomb it up forward. Chelsea have got very little time now to try and get something from this.
I think we're going to see a lot of long balls in this minute and a bit.
I think they're probably just going to... That looked like a foul, that on Young. Yeah, keep your mouth shut, Young. Another long ball for Chelsea, bombing it forward. Now there is only 1 minute left. It's probably going to take something magical or something like a cock-up for them to score here. Most United players are behind the ball. Fred, you didn't need to do that, mate. He's just passed it back to a Chelsea player on the wing. Crossfield ball back towards the centre spot for Chelsea. Kurt Zuma tried levering a shot from 40 yards before, passes it out to James, the Chelsea James on the right-hand side. He's whipped it in. Chelsea have a corner with 40 seconds to go after Daniel James intercepted. Frank Lampard looks to the skies. No, we don't want this. This is where we need big Tubed Maguire to stand up and be counted.
Yep.
Chelsea corner coming into the box. It's not a great corner. Martial tries to run it out. Bradley Williams just levers it forward. Chelsea keepers come to the halfway line. He's going to send it back. 5 seconds left at Stamford Bridge. Man United 2, Chelsea 1. Alonso with possibly the last kick of the game to cross it in.
And I think the ref has
got
the whistle.
Won it. Yes, get in. Manchester United 2,
Fantastic.
Chelsea 1. Marcus Rashford a penalty and a free kick. We've gone to Stamford Bridge and got through the cup. We hardly ever get anything out of that ground. So to get a result is fantastic in itself, but Chelsea are definitely much a team in form, and Solskjaer has his 3rd game on the bounce. Not only that, 2 away wins on the bounce after waiting so long to get 1. Bournemouth up next. Angelina, what did you reckon to that?
Fantastic, exactly what we needed. I think, like you say, the form that Chelsea are in, the trials and tribulations we've been dealing with, I think to go to the Bridge, get such a great win, get not only a penalty but a great free kick. I don't think we could have asked for more, to be honest.
No, we are through the Carabao Cup. Tomorrow morning at 8:45 we will find out who we have in the next round. I've been David Scott and this has been Angelina Kelly for Full Time Devils. If you want to stay tuned, we are going to have Stephen Howson live from Stamford Bridge giving his full match report from there. Until then, I shall see you at the weekend. We are through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. What a free kick by Marcus Rashford.